Hello, a little bit of a muted hello there. Welcome. We are playing Geneforge 1, Mutagen. Peter, what is this game, and why are we playing it? It's Saturday, by the way. Sometimes I'm trying to decide whether or not it's worth saying at the start of the stream what day it is. It's Extended Cool People Saturday featuring new games. Is that an important thing to say? I don't know. We're playing Geneforge 1, Mutagen. Peter, what is this game? This is an RPG made by Spiderweb Software. It is a remake of the game Geneforge, which they made, I don't know, a long time ago. I played the trequel, Geneforge 3, a lot when I was probably in like middle school, and don't use that to figure out my age. But I never played the first one. I played other games from Spiderweb Software a lot. I played Blades of Exile a ton when I was a kid. Didn't get it, was very bad at it, never got anywhere in the story, but really, really liked it. More recently, I played Queen's Wish, or Queen's Command? Queen's Wish, which was the one that came out last year, basically. This developer's really cool. You'll see the games don't focus on the visuals, and that is a very purposeful choice. He has a great blog post that he does about it. Where he's like, hey, I just want to make the games that I want to make, and I can't do that and make money if I invest super heavily in the graphics. So they look the way that they do, basically deal with it. So let's deal with it. Let's get into it. That's your warning. Let's start a new game. Again, I haven't played this one before. I've played a different game in the series, so I know broad strokes what the world is kind of about, but I don't know the plot of this game at all. Let's get into it. Okay, so first thing, you got to pick your class, right? You get to be a shaper, a guardian, or an agent. So let me give you the high level on each of these. Basically, they've split the game into three kind of proficiencies. The first one is combat, which is easy enough. The second one is magic, which are the kind of magical spells that you're used to, shooting little fireballs and stuff. The third thing is shaping. So the whole point of this world, the whole sort of quirk or gimmick or whatever you want to call it of this world, is that there are people called shapers who can like create life. And that has changed society, right? The fact that people can just create life, create little animals and monsters and stuff. So it sort of has, in a weird way, kind of Pokemon vibes. We'll have a little party of monster friends, and the sort of strength and number of monster friends that we have is determined by shaping. So, three things: combat, magic, and shaping, right? You can have two of them, is basically the way the class system works. So, a shaper is good at shaping and magic, a guardian is good at shaping and combat, and an agent is good at at combat and magic, right? My understanding is it's harder to play as an agent. Agents tend to be harder to play, and the shapers, I think, tend to be, like, tough too, just because you got to keep them out of combat. I think that the guardians tend to be the easiest, was my recollection from Geneforge 3. What do we want to do? I think it's tempting to play as a shaper because you just want to have lots of little nerds. So let's do that. We'll be a shaper. A shaper or a guardian? Let's actually be a guardian, and we will name ourselves. I almost always play as a shaper, because again, that's why you're here. That's why you're playing this game, is to make little monsters. Our guardian. Do we want to be an agent? Are we up for the challenge? Agents tend to be harder to play. Agents travel around on the command of the shapers and solve problems, usually violently. Their magic and weapon skills are strong, but they're not good at creating creatures. Agents tend to be harder to play. Or guardians are defenders of the shapers. They are highly skilled in melee combat and create creatures to aid them in an assault. However, their magical skills are otherwise weak. I kind of want to play an agent. Let's play an agent. And what will her name be? Your name is going to be... Your name is going to be... There's different ways we could go here, right? We could choose a very, boring, mundane women's name, or we could just make up a name. But I think we'll be Ruth. Get in there, Ruth. Let's play normal, right? For people who don't want a huge challenge but don't mind the game pushing back sometimes, Geneforge will start out quite easy. Great, let's do that. The Shapers are the oldest, most respected, most secretive, and most powerful of the magical sects. Hard word for me to say, with my particular weird way of speaking. They have the power to create life. The Shapers can make new life forms from nothing but organic matter and pure magic. They can mold this life to serve any purpose, be it light housework or major warfare. The Shapers guard the secrets of their powers very closely. To learn their techniques without permission is to court a speedy death at the hands of a guardian in the day or an agent in the night. After years of work, study, and testing, you have finally been accepted into the Shapers. It is the greatest of honors. You will spend your life advancing their will and learning their secrets. First, you must complete your apprenticeship. You must spend 5 years out in a Shaper colony on a remote island, watching their work and aiding their research. Oh, look at that cool boat! It looks like a dragon for some reason. And it's round for another reason. The journey is 2 weeks long. You travel on a living craft. Oh, a specially modified drake that will sail you to your destination. After a week's journey, you pass close to a small island. The chart identifies it as Susia Island. It is barred by the Shapers, forbidden for unknown reasons. Dangerous accidents, valuable secrets. Visiting it is punishable by death. You watch Susia Island, wondering what secrets lie there. You thus fail to notice the warship off to the east. Your craft cries out in alarm, alerting you. The ship is of an unfamiliar style. It instantly fires a long spear at your craft. The razor-sharp bolt strikes your drake in the neck. It roars in anger and breathes a bolt of fire at your attacker. It strikes the enemy's sails and sets them ablaze. Okay, so this is alive. This is an animal that we're riding on. The battle takes only seconds. Your living craft founders, mortally wounded, dropping into the water. Your equipment sinks into the depths. Oh, it's like the beginning of a Metroid game. You start to sink into the rough waves, but with one last effort, your living craft saves you. Bleeding, dying, it drags you towards Susia Island! You grab onto a crumbling dock, barely conscious. Your craft slumps against the stone, dying. You are left alone, abandoned on a forbidden shore, marooned on Susia Island. It's a good start. It's a good start. This is us. This is what the game looks like. Okay, chat? This is it. This is what the game looks like. Are you... Look, there's our boat. Are you emotionally prepared? So basically, this person buys a lot of art. And the result is that the art tends to be pretty mismatched. Let's look at Ruth. Roster. Ruth. There she is. She's got some numbers. A little bit of everything, it looks like. Her shaping skill, as we know, is weak. She only has one fire shaping, which I think means we're going to get a little Charmander guy. And legally, it is distinct from a Charmander. However, we will see. You are now training this character. Use the plus buttons. No. Okay, so welcome to Geneforge. These messages will pop up to help you learn to play the game. Your character is on the dock. Select a nearby space to move to it. Boom. So this is a clicking around game. You stagger off of the dock, weakened to the point of collapse by your desperate swim here. After a few minutes, you manage to regain enough of your senses to look around. You are on the south coast of this mysterious island. However, apart from the fact that this isle was declared barred by your people, you know nothing about it. You wish you had already started your Shaper training. Islands are generally barred because of a failed experiment and the presence of horrible rogue creations. Worrying. Fortunately, except for the lapping of the waves on the base of the dock, all is quiet. If you are going to be devoured, it won't be soon. However, you are still stranded and desperately weak as well. Fortunately, the beach stretches off to the east. Maybe you can find supplies and help. We have 100 coins. Just remember that, everybody. Oh, look how long our hotbar is, by the way. This is, I think I mentioned another game in this series on stream the other day. Basically, I think I see what's happened here, which is just that the hotbar icons have a fixed size. And so they said, hey, whatever resolution you choose, just put in as many hotbar icons as we can. Just as many as we can, just fill that bottom bar. And you know what? I don't hate it. I like this. Here you go. You want 20-something slots? You got it. Enjoy. Okay, so let's move around. Let's look at this pot. So the other thing about these games that I remember is there's a lot of garbage items. In this case, literally, this is trash. We don't need this. But it was worth looking. And there'll be a lot of things where, like, we'll go into a house and there'll be, like, a whole set of silverware on the table and be like, do you want a knife and a fork and a spoon and a plate and a napkin? It's like, no, I don't want any of those things. There's lots of trash. Try moving the cursor to the edge of the screen. Notice how the view shifts. This is how you look around. You can also change the view by selecting spots on the auto map. Ruth doesn't... Okay, so WASD doesn't work. Arrow keys do work, but I'm right-handed. I got my right hand on the mouse already. You're currently walking east in Geneforge. The upper right is north, and the upper left is west. Hold down the tab key for a reminder. Ruth. Tab. I feel like... Oh, east, it says down here. Okay, west, north. It's reminding us that we are Ruth. Hello, Ruth. Crumbling docks. There is an old, ratty cloak on the ground in front of you. It looks like it's been there a while, and it's not very clean. However, you're wet and cold enough to want it. This is big. If you're in a survival situation, wear clothes. To wear it, you'll first have to pick it up. Press the Get button, pictured above, or type G, then select the coat to get it. Now, what are we going to do here? I guess we'll just use G. Boom. So here's the cloak. It weighs 2 pounds. Encumberment is, again, these games have been very, like, haven't changed, or there are some aspects of these games that haven't changed very much since, I mean, in, like, literally, like, 20 years. This is one of them. We got a pack. Let's put this bad boy on. Now have the cloak, select it to have your character equip it. Boom, we got a cloak. Does it change the way we look? No, it does not. Disappointing, a little bit, if I'm totally honest. Okay, so we remember G is get. There's a tunnel to the north, built into the side of the hill. Your guess, built into the side of the hill. Your guess is that it is a storeroom or warehouse. Usually one is placed near the docks of a settlement. Makes sense. The structure is crumbling. You would guess that it's been abandoned for at least a century, probably 2. After all of these years, most of the goods inside are probably useless. You still might be able to scavenge something useful. Yeah, I mean, a 200-year-old warehouse seems... Oh. The path farther into the island is blocked by a thick stone door, marked with the symbol of the Shapers. That's this symbol. When you get close, your skin tingles. Complex magic protections are in place. You hear a soft, reassuring voice. Susia Island has been barred by the Shapers. For more information, send a request to the council. Only full Shapers are allowed entry. No Shaper qualities have been detected in you. Please go. This is worrying. If you can't find a way to pass this door, you might starve here. Is that a spine on the ground? That is a stick. Though, this is a great example. We have a stick. It is just strictly worse than our bronze sword, right? 3 of 5 instead of 6 to 22. But we're taking it. We'll drop it when we... Why am I taking it? Explain yourself, PD. Because my weapon is a sword weapon and this is a club, and maybe that will matter? Doubtful. Probably will drop the stick. You never know. You never know. Okay, let's go up here. Oh, look, there's tools and stuff. And I'm not just talking about me. Nope, can't pick those ones up, though. Let's look in the pot. It's empty. Good. Let's look over here. Press get. Nothing on the ground. There's a crystal here. Oh, this game actually... Okay, bear with me. I was going to say this game looks good. This game does look good for the way that these games looks, or tend to look. There's bones in here. We don't need them. There's a javelin here. We'll take it. Can I equip a javelin? Nice. Okay, so we've got a javelin. And remember, supposedly we're good at fighting. We've also got a bowl and a spoon. I told you there would be a spoon. Let's read the description of a spoon. Most people in Shaper society eat food with a simple bowl and spoon. The Shapers are concerned with much more lofty pursuits than mere cuisine. We're taking the spoon. You never know, chat. You never know. We got a stick and a spoon. Doors and canisters. Stand next to the door to open it. Select the canister to absorb its power. There's a door below you and to the left. Most doors open when you get close to them. Others are open by pulling levers. Walk up to the door and, when it opens, go through. Select the glowing canister on the other side and you will get a pleasant surprise. There's an office to the west. The shelves on the wall have nothing on them but dust. The cabinet in the back corner, however, might contain something useful. Click on a box or a case to search it. Be sure to search the cabinet. Game, you're not the boss of me, but I'll take a look. Let's look in the desk. There is some copper discs, which I guess counts as currency. It looks like there's another cloak on the ground. Why not? I don't know why we would need that. Here's the cabinet. The box contains a variety of papers. You rifle through them eagerly, hoping for a clue as to where you are or what might have caused this island to be barred. With the capitalized term, I don't know why. Okay, maybe it's a legal term, right? It's barred is a concept that everybody in this world understands. It means an area is off limits. I don't know. It's no use. The paper crumbles at your touch. Beneath the papers, though, you find something interesting. It's a brass key, none the worse for wear for its long concealment. You take it. Let's look in the desk again. We're going to put the stick in the desk. It's a bold play. Inside the small chamber, you find several cylindrical containers. They look like canisters, each about 4 foot high. The sides are made of thick, carefully blown glass. Most of them have been broken, and the contents are long lost. One of them, however, is still intact. Inside, you see a glowing fluid. It swirls and moves about, seemingly under its own power. It looks like it is, in its own way, alive. It probably is. You have seen similar objects. The Shapers can store essence concoctions filled with life energy, which heal or energize those in need. This must be something like that. There's a sharp metal needle emerging from the top. If you let it poke the palm of your hand, the substance will emerge and energize you. In your weakened state, it seems hard to resist. Select a canister to use it. Let's do it. Open canister. Ruth increases firebolt by 1. Nice. So yes, that's what I remember. Is that the canisters like teach you spells, or maybe they teach you how to make new monsters. You are suddenly struck by a dizzy spell, driving you to your knees. It is not caused by hunger or fear, but by the effects of the strange substance in that canister. The essence-infused emerald goo didn't heal you or revive you like you expected. It changed you. It's like it soaked into your skin and rewrote some of your very being, making you stronger. A strange urge, an instinct seizes you. You extend your fingers and focus. Tiny trails of flame shoot out of them. Magic. Actual magic. What would have taken years of training, you learned to do in an instant. It is an exhilarating and, at the same time, utterly alien feeling. You had no idea that your people could do something so wonderful, and you feel a deep compulsion to find more of these canisters. The canisters are your main way to gain new abilities, while on Susia Island, you can now cast Firebolt. Now, we should worry because... Oh, maybe we can have... Oh, that's make creation. Maybe we should worry that somebody will come and try to fight us, now that we know how to do Fireball. Remember our boat? There he is. He's our little boaty boy. All right. Now we have Shaper powers, right? So this door will say, oh, you're sort of a Shaper. The path farther into the island is blocked. We remember that. Shaper qualities have been detected within you. You may pass. Please do not remove or interact with any... And then the voice cuts out. Strange. How odd. There's a ghost. Right away. There goes the ghost. We see the ghost. What's in the pot? What's in the pot? A rock, and a healing pod. So this is basically a potion. This gourd, everything is alive in this game, is also part of the world. This gourd contains specially formulated and mildly enchanted Shaper-made goo. Eating it has some beneficial effect. Fortunately, it keeps for a long time. Pods help only you, use spores to help your entire group. Man, speaking of spores, I mentioned yesterday that I got a kit in the mail to grow golden oyster mushrooms. I set it all up today. I'm very excited to grow some mushrooms in my house and maybe eat them if it goes well. Do you believe? Some more sticks on the ground. All right. That seems like a dead end. Good. Good visit. Oh, wait, there's a crack in the wall. That's nothing. There's cracks in the walls all over the place. Away we go. Excuse me. There's a wheelbarrow. Okay, so what? Okay, let's talk to this ghost. Ghost? Quiet shade. There is a shade standing in front of you. It is a hazy, insubstantial humanoid. It warps and twists in the light breeze. You suspect that a strong wind would tear it apart. It hovers in the air, staring at you. Though you can't make out any features, you can clearly tell that it is watching you. Special encounters like this one give you several actions or things to say to choose from. Okay, I get it. Select a response below or type the number next to it. We can say, I've been shipwrecked on this island. Can you help me? We can say, why are you watching me? Or we can attack the shade. Let's say... I have been shipwrecked on the... Well... Okay. Life advice. If you're meeting somebody new, you can create a good impression by making the conversation initially about them, right? Compared to launching right into like you and your problems. So let's say, why are you watching me? Let's make it, let's not make it about this, this is all about me. I'm shipwrecked and starving to death. What's up with you, Ghost? How you doing? The shade does not respond. It continues to watch you. A light breeze causes ripples to appear on its misty surface. This is strange. Sometimes shades like this are ghosts. Other times they are spies or scouts woven from essence by a shaper to explore, learn, return, and report. Let's ask, are you a ghost? Were you alive once? The shade does not respond for a moment. Then it starts to move slowly towards you. Then it begins to break apart as if the motion was too much for it. It dissolves rapidly in the warm sunlight. You are alone in the clearing. All right, didn't learn very much. I'm spooked, though, so that's something. Let's look in this box. In this box, there's a wooden shield, which I think we should use. We can equip it. And there's also a tunic, which is, I think, not as good as our chitin armor, right? So no tunic, yes shield. We'll hold the tunic. Is there an idea here of how much it's worth? It seems like it's worth 0 because it has no value, right? Whereas like things that are worth something, they have like value 10. So maybe it's not worth taking. If we get encumbered, we'll throw all our crap away. There's a dagger here. Not as good as our sword. Is it worth anything? It is, yeah, it's worth 20. Okay, so we'll take it. In a pinch, we can sell it. There's also a lever here. Or lever, if you prefer. Pull lever. One of your keys unlocks the chains. One of your keys unlocks the chains. You pull the lever. Oh, because we found that brass key. Right. Now that you have made some progress, you should save the game. Saving the game, blah, 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 blah. Save often, you never know when you might be killed. You can type F3 to make a quick save and F4 to load your quick save spot. Finally, the game saves for you automatically when you enter a new area. If you die, you can always load the autosave game. Okay, can I find the F3 in the dark? Boom, quick save done. Okay, so we got a quick save going. These are probably the barracks for some guardians or agents. They were abandoned years ago. The beds have rotted away and there's trash everywhere. Whoever was here left very quickly. 2 chests were left behind. So why do we think this island was abandonado? Like, we don't need another tunic. Well, how much does it weigh? Did it say 2 pounds? Let's put these things that we don't really need in here. Except for the spoon. We'll hold on to the spoon. You never know. You never know. You might meet an NPC who's like, oh my gosh, I have this porridge, but nothing to eat it with. And then we'll whip out the spoon and say, eat up, daddy-o. And won't he be grateful? Won't he reward us with gems and prizes? Nope. Accidentally went into combat. We'll do combat soon. Should we close the door behind us? Boom, it's done. No escape. Oh. It seems... Okay, this is one of these systems where either side being switched on opens the door. Which, not crazy about. Not the most secure. When you press the tab key, you'll see the labels identifying creatures in all directions. Try it now. There's a strange roamer. Okay, so roamers, I remember, are little fast boys. We can take him out. I think we can solo him. Once again, you find you are not alone. There is a roamer just ahead, watching you. A roamer is a creation. It is a creature invented and improved by your people for use as a scout or an attack dog. Since it is a creation, it should be naturally inclined to obey you. However, this creature isn't servile to you at all. It doesn't look hostile. It's just staring. It is an eerie feeling being watched by a creation in this way. Creations have always obeyed you mindlessly before. It is clear that, whatever this island is, shapers have been here. However, if this isle is full of rogue creations, you may have a serious problem. Yeah, so if this guy wants to murder us, we could be trouble. When you get close to the roamer, it sniffs at you, then it gets nervous and runs away. Odd. Look at him go. Look at those graphics. Let's look at this pot. Empty. You gotta have empty pots. If every pot has a thing, then it won't be as fun. So some of the pots must be empty. That's the rule of game design. It's the law. If you don't do it, Shigeru Miyamoto will come to your house, and he will not be happy. If you put something in all of the pots, he will be upset. Okay, let's see up here. Let's go to the right. Looking to the north, you can see that you are not alone on this island. Though you were worried about horrible mutant creations, the next creatures you encounter are nowhere near so terrifying. It is a flock of orcs. The orc is a shaper creation. It is a slow, clumsy livestock animal, hardy and laden with meat. Shapers created them to stalk lands unfriendly to non-created animals, such as, apparently, this one. You notice that these orcs have large tusks, probably added by the Shapers to protect them from predators. Fortunately, they are likely to leave you alone if you leave them alone. Okay, orcs. So these are the fake pigus. And this just touches on, a theme of this game, which is that all of the animals have been mega engineered. So these are the meat animals. This is where meat comes from in this world. There's a stick and a rock, should we desire either of those things. Here, there's a crystal. This is a precious stone. The servals on this island value them, and they will gladly buy it from you. Okay. Leaving the pigs alone. Oh, look how gross they are, actually. They're kind of grody. Hello, Orc. You probably, I was going to say, ask you what your name is, but you probably don't have a name, because you're probably like many generations of Orc deep by like 200 years, right? Or 100 years at least. So you almost definitely, I don't know what the lifespan of an Orc is, but I can't imagine it's 100 years. So probably you don't have a name. To open this door, you need to unlock the lever. If your mechanic skill is 2 or higher, you just select to open it. Otherwise, you will need to bring a living tool here to use it. So let's look at our person. Our mechanic skill is 0. So in fact, we will need a tool to open it. Is there a tool in this cupboard? No. There are thorns. Shapers grow these thorns on specially bred bushes. They are loaded into batons and fired at enemies. Okay, so this is an ammunition. There's also 35 copper discs, which I guess is the currency. Pennies. Okay, look at this map. So we've almost filled out this area. Let's go on up here. Okay, so this is, I remember this. You have reached the northern edge of the region. You can see more of the settlement to the north. When you are ready to move on, step on the area shaded blue. You will then be on the world map. To travel to a new region, select it, and then select travel. To make things easier, the next session will be automatically selected for you. You are already regaining your strength and feeling more confident. In the next section, you will learn about spells and combat. Good luck. Your adventures are just beginning. And we leveled up. Oh, you know what? Check this out. Train. 10 skill points. We're putting 2 of them in mechanics. Now, we're going to play this game in the cheaty way, where we don't spend skill points until we feel like we need them. Because we're cheating cheesers. So, for instance, we need 2 mechanics here. Boom. You got it, 2 mechanic. And check it out. We got a lot of icy crystals. This crystal contains a single powerful magical charge. When thrown at an enemy, it will turn into a dangerous and damaging bolt of energy. So it turns into a cone of ice spell, basically. And hey, some trash in here if you wanted some of that too. Can I put this on my hotbar? Nice. Sublime. And actually, let's put a healing pod there as well, just so we don't have to fish through our inventory for it later. Looking in here, we got some more thorns, but nothing to shoot them with. Nope. Press G. There's nothing on the ground. Great. Is that too cheaty? Should we commit our points as we get them? Hello, pigs. You're gross. Let's not go north yet. Let's poke around a little bit more. I think is usually rewarded in these sorts of games. There's a spoon here. Should we pick up all the spoons we get? Only if they stack. They do not stack. How much do they weigh? 1 pound. You really shouldn't. We'll just carry the 1 spoon. If we run into 2 NPCs who need spoons, we'll just make it work. Let's look down here. Oh, there's a lever. Ah, what's in this cupboard? Why, there are some robes, which weigh 5 pounds and are strictly worse than our robes that we are wearing, our armor than we wear right now. Heavy spoon. It's got to be said. Maybe it's like a big ladle, you know? My In my parents' house, they have like a big cast iron ladle up on the wall as a decoration, and that's pretty heavy. So maybe it's like that. But no, probably not. Probably one is just the lowest anything can weigh. I'll put on this belt for a little bit of physical armor. This is just strictly worse. This is just strictly worse. Great. And we're going to be strong because we are an agent. Oh, wait. Is that a thing that I want to pick up? That is a basket. Also weighs 1 pound. Suspicious. Okay, so we pull the lever. Let's look down here. There's a vase or vase. More healing pods. Great. Lots of healing potions. It's like Pokemon. If you poke around at the beginning, you can find healing potion. Say hello to the weird pigs, and let's get out of here. Let's blow this popsicle stand. What's on the ground there? Trash. Good. Hey, pig. Are you ready to leave the region? Yes. Whoa! This looks great! And it doesn't look like anything else in the game, but it looks great. Let's go to the abandoned vale. Travel. Wow, so are we going to be on this island like the whole game? Because this place is huge, I'm noticing. Okay, I remember this weird bush. They use this in like every game, this little graphic here. This is a huge stone hall just ahead. There is a huge stone hall just ahead. It is still intact, and soft light glows inside. Whatever. Your skin tingles. There is more shaper magic inside. Walking on dry land is refreshing. The strange essence canister continues to work changes in you. Your strength is slowly returning. Defeating foes and finishing quests gives you experience. La 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 la. You have gained a new level, and you can now train your character. Yeah, we did that. Do we want to train our character up the rest of the way? Well, man, our shaping skills are really expensive to get. I don't know. I don't know what we want yet. Let's not. Let's save our 7 skill points for the moment. I say. Oh, were we supposed to go north to the part of the game where we were supposed to go? No, no, no. You find a sign that the evacuation of this island was not completely orderly. There's a body here. It's barely more than a skeleton. It's been here for a long time. Based on its garments, you think it was a shaper. Most of the body's clothes and equipment have rotted away, but a few items are still intact. Sounds like a few items are mine. Healing spores. So healing spores are going to heal our party. There's a sword here that's the same as our sword, but it's worth some money and some copper discs. He's not using it, you know? He's not using these copper discs. As you walk down the path, you feel on edge. Your shaper training has left you attuned to sensing sorts of magic. Hostile creatures lurk ahead. You look back at the shaping hall behind you. Maybe something in there can help you defend yourself. Okay, we get it. We take the hint. Let's just look. There is stuff on the ground here. It's probably all trash. Nope, there isn't stuff on the ground. It just looks like it. Oh, wow. Look, there's like a pentagram in there. This is a Christian stream, but we're okay with that. Some leather. An animal used to keep this... An animal used to use this to keep its insides from falling out. Great, we'll take it. We'll sell it. Okay, let's go and look at the green jacuzzi. Or the blue jacuzzi. Blajuzzi. You immediately recognize this large building for what it is, a shaping hall. There had to be one of them on the island somewhere. Here, the shapers on this island used magic and force of will to make creations for both utility and battle. Amazingly, this building is mostly intact. Shapers build things to last. You can see the energizing pools in the side chambers. Holes in the ceiling allow light to shine on them, keeping them alive. The goo inside each pool is a semi-living, essence-charged algae, capable of drawing energy from the air and the sun. If you stand near a pool, you will be able to replenish your health or essence, depending on which pool you select. In the corners of the hall, you see 2 glowing glass canisters. The essence mixture churns and glows within, ready to give you power. Are we going to learn to make a little dinosaur boy? I think that we are. Oh, I see. Yeah, if we stand near it, we get the heals. And it's also noisy. So that's a second plus. Yeah, let's get this canister. This canister can shape you and improve this ability. Create Fiora. Enables you to create a Fiora or a Cryora if your fire shaping is high enough. Each extra point of this skill increases your level of this skill increases the level of these creations. Do you use it? Yes. Ruth increases create fire aura by 1. If I look at Ruth, where does... Oh, abilities. Yeah. So you can see there's not that many monsters to create in this game. Right? Like, 9. Fire aura is one of them. We now have 1 point in create fire aura. But also remember that our ability to create stuff is very poor because of the class that we chose. This canister can shape you and improve this ability. Heal. Heals the damage taken by a single character. But each extra point... Okay, great. We'll take heal. Let's read this book. Making creations. To survive on Sushi Island, you will probably need to make creations to fight for you, especially if you are playing a shaper. When you use the canisters in the first shaping hall, you will learn to create a Fiora, a small fire-breathing lizard. Not a Charmander. It's not a Charmander. You'll see when we make it, it's totally different from a Charmander. It's a red fire-breathing lizard, but it's a totally different idea. It's not a Charmander. It's legally distinct. It's a Charmeleon. To make Fiora, you will need at least 1 level of the fire shaping skill. Happily, you start with this. Each creation has a minimum shaping skill needed to make it. To make a creation, press the plus button in your roster. You will then spend some of your essence to make your servant and improve its skills. The more essence you spend on one of your Fiora skills, the less you will have left to create more of them. You can create up to 7 servants. When you spend essence to make a creation, you can't get it back until the creation dies or you reabsorb it. Salamander. That does make sense. Yeah, fire-breathing lizard, you're right, is not an original idea from the Pokemon people. However, well, I mean, just wait. We'll see. Let's look. Is any of this worth anything? The scales are not. The weights are not. The metal bowls, no. The beakers, no. Broken pot. All this stuff is just for decoration. Secrets of Essence. Essence is represented by the green bar to the right of your main character's graphic in the roster. You use Essence to make creations and cast the more powerful spells like healing. When you spend Essence to cast spells, you get it back by returning to town or by approaching an Essence pool like the one nearby. Whoever making creations reduces the maximum amount of Essence you can have. If you have a total of 30 Essence, for example, and you make 1 Fiora which costs 10 Essence, then your new maximum is 20. You can't get the other 10 back until your Fiora dies or you absorb it. It is up to you whether to make a lot of weak creations, a few strong creations, save your Essence for spells, or a mix of all 3. Geneforge makes all of these options viable. I know they're not really flexing. They just want to reassure you, but it feels like a little bit of a flex. Let's do this. Okay, we got 7 points. So one thing that we could do is we could... Oh, so first of all, let's... Do you want to just make a little boy? Should we put abilities in the hotbar is what I was thinking. Let's wait until we use them in battle. Let's go plus. Let's make a creation. So here's our Fiora. It's not, as you can see, it's not a Charmander. We can later learn to make a Cryora, apparently, which I didn't know was a thing. It takes 6 essence to make this boy. So let's make him. Boom. He's done. Symbol? Your symbol is... I guess this is just so I can tell them apart. Their symbol is sword. You wish to see the baby? Okay, we'll see the baby in just a second. He's got fire ability. Oh, wait. Can I choose his abilities? Oh, that's going to change his essence cost. Okay. So his basic brand Fiora just has fire breath. However, we can give it innate haste, fast recovery, special abilities on a cooldown, strength upgrade, magic skill upgrade, 11, 1 more point of a magical skill, another magic skill upgrade, endurance upgrade. Wow, okay, cool. So what do we want? Let's get it to 10, and then we'll leave 10 essence to cast spells, and so we'll have a best bud who's sort of a medium Fiora. What will get us to 10? Cone of Fire, so we'll do Fire Breath and Cone of Fire for the AoE, and then we'll also give it some endurance maybe, and then that'll be our boy. Our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful boy. Let's see the baby. Boom! Game saved. There it is. He's animated, which is, I recall, is different from the way he used to be. There he is. He is beautiful. Let's, we know Firebolt, right? Okay, let's upgrade the rest of our person. So, enables you to cast more powerful battle magic spells. I assume Firebolt is a battle magic spell. Will it tell us? Nope. Is a secret. Is it really a secret? How can it be a secret? Let's look at our... Oh, you know where we can see? If we go abilities. Battle magic, Firebolt. Great. So let's take another point in battle magic, or 2, And we have, that'll put us with 2 more skill points. Let's put one in. Oh, that costs 3. Ah, tricky. How many do we have left? 5. What does leadership do? Increase the number of options in conversation. Helps you convince characters to aid you. How do we want to do this? What is Ruth's deal? I think she's going to be good at magic. She's going to be decent at fighting. So take another point in missile weapons. And we have 2 more skill points. Should we take another point in mechanics? Or should we try to invest in leadership? Each point increases your creation's mental resistance. Or we could do some stealth too. No, let's get more mechanics. Boom, 3. Great, and that'll be our spending our skill points. And now we're committed. And let's quick save. Great, there's our baby. Can we name it? I mean, it's not really in the spirit of this game to name your animals, but because the whole society treats them as totally disposable. But our Fiora's name, what's a good little fire name? I think your name is going to be Ghost. Careful now. It's hard to type in the dark around the microphone. Ghost Pepper. Ghost Pepper. Very good. All right, so it's Ruth and Ghost Pepper, ready to take on the world. It's pretty goofy. I like the way that it walks. Anything else to do? Any other healing pools? Any other outstanding business? We have 10 of 20. Maybe we should have gotten more essence if we want to be casting lots of firebolts, but that's okay. Next level we'll do it. Oh, that's Ruth. Or that's Ghost Pepper's ability. Oh, it's dead end. The road continues to dead end here. A thick wall of trees and undergrowth completely overgrows it. And there's nothing on the ground. Okay, great. Let's go over here, where they warned us about going before. Go, Babby Lizard. As you walk down this path, you feel on edge. It might be a good idea to make your own creation to aid you. We already did that. We can make a second one, but we're not going to. We're gonna mostly rely on our own abilities, and our animals will be strictly, backup. If you get wounded or your fire dies, you can rejuvenate yourself using the pools in the shaping hall to the west. Right, so let's not waste healing potions outside of combat. How to fight, since we can just run back there and heal ourselves. You may be about to enter a battle. Wink. During combat, you and your foes will take turns moving and attacking. You can leave combat when your foes are distant or dead. To attack a foe, select the space it is standing in. To use one of your abilities against an enemy, press the use ability button. Makes sense. No, not you, baby lizard. There's a Fiora standing on the path ahead. It's a very common model of creation. Shapers have made them for centuries to serve as body dogs, watchdogs, body dogs? Bodyguards, watchdogs, and even pets. This one, however, doesn't have the usual expression of servility and obedience. It doesn't look at you with fear or respect. Instead, it is drooling, as if it sees you as food. You have heard tales of creations which have turned on their creators, have gone rogue, but it only very rarely happens. When it does, the rogue is instantly destroyed. The Fiora has spent years free of shaper control. It bares its teeth at you, daring you to step forward. Well, no, just kidding. Let's do it. The Fiora continues to block your path. You can see the shadows moving in the ruined buildings ahead. It is not the only creation lurking here. The creation stares at you with a confused look on its face. It bares its teeth, but it isn't fully rogue. You might be able to exercise some control over it. Choices. I don't think our leadership is high enough to just control the creation and calm it down. So let's say, hello, Fiora. Who is your master? It's going to attack us. The Fiora tilts its head to the side, confused. They don't actually talk. Shapers usually direct simple creations like this design by magically extending their will. Let's try to control it, I guess, is worth an attempt. You concentrate and extend your will, attempting to pacify the confused beast. For a moment, you think you're doing it. Then the beast shudders and snarls. Your attempt at control is shaken off. The beast hisses and lurches towards you. Your leadership skill is not high enough. If you want to control creations later on, increase it. That's okay. Okay, here we go. So this is the combat. Um, I can't remember. Okay, we have 7 action points. So we could walk here and attack, but we wouldn't make it in time. Alternately, we can yeet a javelin at this boy. Jeez. And then our Fiora can also shoot him. All right. That was conclusive. RIP. Wow. I guess we spent a javelin. There's a healing pod here, just in case you F that up. But we didn't. We're pros. Wow. Look, he's just a puddle now. That feels kind of bad. We just owned him. Nope. Anything on the ground? Some trash? Some trash? Good. Oh! There's another one up there. Let's go look in this room. I think we're close enough to do a sword attack, so let's try to do that. Did that cost us points to switch our weapon? Oh, no, we missed! Okay. This is just your regular attack, right? It's not going to hit my person. Ow. Oh, jeez. Okay, again. No. No ability. I want to end the combat. And let's quick save. Boom. Killed another boy. Got some coins. Hey, we got some sandals. Now, this is obviously not a picture of sandals, but that's okay. Can we forgive it? We can forgive it. There are pig noises happening, or orc noises. Hey, what's up? Jeez. Okay, so our early fights are probably going to be a lot like that. I think that we'll be especially strong early in the game when, like, just being sort of good at fighting. Like, because I think that the weapons and stuff don't scale as much as the creations do. And so I sort of think that we'll have a very easy time in the early game and be able to, like, one-shot a lot of stuff with even the basic sword. Whereas, as we get later on, it's like, oh, you have, like, 5 strong creations, right? We'll be like, no, it's just us and Ghost Pepper. Are we supposed to have 5 strong creations? And the game will say, oh my, no. Oh my, oh, you poor dear. We kill you now. Enjoy. Do we want to walk all the way back to the healing pool for 1 health, or for 2 health? I don't think that we do. Yeah, do it. Fiora? Ouch. Did we take a hit? Actually, though? How much health do I have? 38. So we did take another 2 damage. I think we'll be fine. Now, this is sealed shut. Will it open when we approach? Ah, good. This was a storage warehouse. Well, it still is, but now instead of housing useful supplies, it holds old trash and rotten snacks. Nope, rotten sacks. Rotten snacks, rotten sacks. On the counter to the west, something useful remains. There are several thorn batons. Most are dried up and dead, but one looks like it's still alive. Thorn batons are one of the Shaper's most ingenious creations. They are a mix of living and inert matter, plants, mixed with a touch of animal, grown in a metal frame capable of firing a long, sharp thorn at high velocity. When unused, they go into hibernation and can live for a long time. Most of the batons abandoned in this room have died, but one managed to survive. So let's get a baton and start shooting thorns at people. Thorns, thorns. There's an amphora here, which is actually worth something. So we are going to, perplexingly, we're skipping all the silverware and stuff. It's too heavy, but we will proceed forward with an amphora under each arm. Let's get the thorn baton. How does it compare to our javelin? It's lower damage. Can only be loaded with thorns of the same type. So let's actually not prioritize using it. Let's stick to the javelins for the moment. Should we use the thorn baton? I guess we'll use it, because why am I using the thorn baton even though it's weaker? Because I figure for a lot of stuff, if we're 1v1ing things, we'll hit them with our thorn baton, we'll hit them with our fireball from our Fiora, from Ghost Pepper, and then that'll kill most things. And so doing, like, 25% more of their health bar to them with the javelin on the first attack won't actually help us very much. Like, it won't change the number of hits it takes to kill them, is my theory. That's my little idea. We may regret it later. Let's quick save as always. Here's a statue of men. Oh, should we take on two? Or should we aggro one? If you could not open the door while we're trying to do everything else, let's try out our thorn baton. Boom. Whap. Yeah, see what I mean? So it only took 2 hits to kill him, even though the weapon was weaker. Oh, damn. Well, there you go. Quick save. Not a lot happening right now. But the game is still teaching us to play. Alright, let's go in here. You enter the ruin of a quarantine hall. It is not entirely abandoned. You see another feral creature in the far corner. A thin, mangy thod is leaning against a pillar, barely recognizing its surroundings. The bones of its prey litter the floor around it. A pathetic creature, but dangerous. I think that's a bad read, because pathetic is meant to be antithetical to dangerous. So we would say a pathetic creature, but dangerous. If you keep your distance, you might be able to slip around it. Some encounters can be evaded with stealth. Foes only notice you if you get close enough. A question mark warning will appear when you are close enough to be noticed. Raise your stealth skill to reduce the distance where they can detect you. Okay, so there he is. I think we don't want to mess with him. They're kind of bruisers, as I remember. Let's get some more thorns. Let's get some shoes, which are better than our sandals. So let's put the sandals on the ground. A wooden shield is the same as the shield we have now. It's not worth anything either, apparently. So that will also stay where it is. It's weird. Playing this game with the, like equipment management is sort of de-emphasized by the fact that, like, Ghost Pepper can't use any equipment, right? Whereas usually in the games that this guy makes, you have like a whole party of characters. And so it'd be like, oh, we found robes. Great. We found some shoes. Great. So I'll put on the shoes and I'll pass the sandals to the wizard because he at least could use a little bit of armor, right? Whereas we're not really making those decisions in this game. Notes on combat. Each round, your character gets a base of 8 action points. If you have any action points left, you can do any action. Doing things consumes action points, and when you are out, your turn ends. Sure, makes sense. Moving and doing actions uses them up. Moving a space costs 1 point. Using an item costs 5 action points, and attacking or using an ability costs 9. So I guess the point is it always uses up our actions. When you are next to a foe, you can only move 1 space for the rest of your turn. To end your turn early, select the space your character is on or press spacebar. The order in which characters act in combat is determined by their speed. The more agility and quick action skill a character has, the faster it will act. Armor and weapons are heavy. Heavy equipment reduces your number of action points. Increase your strength to increase what you can equip without penalty. Great. And we, just to be clear, don't have any... Yeah, we haven't gained another level yet or anything like that. Cool. Quick save. So we've sneaked around this boy. This was the quarantine waiting hall. People wishing to enter or leave Susia Island through this port waited here to be questioned and inspected by the servant mind. And sure enough, the mind is still here, resting to the north. The marvel at the skill of the shapers who shaped these remarkable creatures. They were given remarkable lifespans. Probably wouldn't reuse the word remarkable there. The thing is still alive. A servant mind is a very specialized and useful sort of creature. Once grown, it never moves again. It spends its entire life in a stone crib made to fit it. Once there, it spends its life thinking, remembering, analyzing, and advising the shapers. As you approach, you can see the creature struggle to rouse itself from its slumber. It seems likely that it is eager for company after its years here. Yeah, so this is also a thing, is that, like, the shapers, a lot of their creations, they, like, if it's really good at one thing, they also give it a huge drawback. So the servant mind is very, very smart and, like, even directs and manages other creations, but the drawback is they gave it little stubby legs and made it a little fat ball. You carefully approach the servant mind, unsure how its long solitude has affected its brain. Fortunately, its eyes are clear and bright, and the body appears whole. It has the massive, lumpy skull characteristic of these strange creations. Welcome, Shaper. I am Mind Tavit, it says, reflexively reading from an internal script centuries old. Do you wish to pass through quarantine? Okay, oh, this is sad. So this is like when you meet a ghost who's, like, still doing the same thing that it did before, but he's actually a living mind boy. I will say, let's play along. What do I have to do to pass through quarantine? Allow me to inspect you carefully. If I judge that you have no threatening infections or concealed rogue creations, I will unseal the door to the north so that you may pass. Okay. I will say, please allow me to pass through this quarantine. The creature looks at you carefully. I don't think we need to tell him that this place was barred. I think that might be a mistake. The creature looks at you carefully. It makes a low, soft humming noise. You don't feel anything, but you suspect some sort of magical augmentation is allowing the creature to analyze you in minute detail. Eventually, the noise ceases. Tavit says, I find no reason to impede your progress further. This exit door will open as you approach. We'll say, are you all right? You have been here for a long time. I think we can take that much of an interest in him. I am functioning properly. I can still do what I was made to do. You don't mind waiting here for so long? I am functioning properly. I can still do what I was made to do. I was not made to have other thoughts. That's all for now. You poor thing. Look, they made him sit in front of a bunch of runes like a dork. What are these chairs for? What are we looking at? I guess this is a waiting area, right? Oh, that is what this is. Yeah. So you're coming into quarantine. You've got all your sailors and stuff. And they all have to wait here and go one at a time to get scanned. Makes sense. I believe it. I buy it. The door's open. Great. So that I'm going to chalk that one up as a win. We got through without any trouble. On this side of the quarantine hall, you can see another flock of orcs watched over by a serval. Servals are one of the greatest shaper creations. So this is going to be the complicated part, and the part where we go, ooh, servals feel pretty bad. They're the most common and valued servants of your people, intelligent, hardy, obedient, and featuring hands with opposable thumbs. They are also easily controlled. If there are servals here, this island must not be as savage as you feared. Servals are weak and easily cowed creatures. If there were any real threat here, they would have quickly been wiped out. Your emergence from this hall is clearly the last thing the serval expected. He looks terrified at first, then curious. He leaves his flock behind to run and speak with you. He probably wants fresh orders. There he is. Here he comes in his little Jawa robes. Timo, the serval boldly walks up to you. You inspect each other. It seems to be the same design of creation with which you are completely familiar. Same hunched posture, number of limbs, and so on. It looks very surprised to see you. However, it doesn't have the attitude of immediate obedience you have come to expect. It seems more curious than anything. After a few awkward seconds of staring, it speaks. I don't think I'm mad. I don't think I'm mad. It's a shaper. A shaper has come at last. Oh, it has been years since anyone has come through that door. A shaper has come. This is so wonderful. Oh, but where are my manners? I am Timo. I am a shepherd. I graze my orcs here because nobody comes here. Oh, I must go to Valkyrie. I must tell my people a shaper has come at last. I will say, there are no shapers here? That seems like the organic thing to say. Timo grows even more nervous. I do not know. You are the only one. You are the shaper. You have returned, and we can serve. He seemed somewhat reticent about saying that last word. If you need food or a safe place to rest. Although you may not be a shaper, but a guardian or an agent, all three sects are generally referred to by the outside world as shapers. Got it. I'm not going to ask about hunting the orcs. I'm going to say, okay, what attitude do we want to have towards the servals? Because basically, this is going to be important. Do we want to boss them around and be dicks to them, or do we want to let them walk all over us? Because my remembrance of Geneforge 3 is that you end up having to do one of those things. Let's just focus on getting off the island, and we'll let these ones walk all over us. Whatever. I do not require your total obedience. I only need to leave this island. Timo looks incredibly relieved. Of course, we servals will be glad to help you in any way we can. It is our way. We thank you, mighty shaper, for your kindness. I'll be moving on then. I'm not going to hunt his pigs. That's his whole job. I'm not going to ruin his pigs. Yes, shaper. Timo steps out of your way, completely unsure what to do next. His entire world just changed in a moment. Yeah, so we'll be nice for now. No need. We might flip on these servals later and start needing to mega punish them. There's a hoe here. And be very mean and stern and harsh with them. But let's not do that now. You have crossed the zone. It has been cleared. You will now be able to pass through to the world map. If you want to review your notes or be reminded of your current quest, press the journal button. You'll be able to review special items you have found. Yeah, this is the same as in all of these games. Great. Cool. So we've done the first area, and we got a little achieve for it. Do we need this hoe? No. Anything else here? Some baskets. Yeah, I don't really need that. Pig ooze. All right, Ghost Pepper, let's get out of here. Are you ready to leave this region? I say yes. We could have run all the way back and healed and then run all the way here again. I don't think it's necessary. Let's go to Valkyrie. So if I had to guess, based on the other one of these games that I played, I'm going to guess that the Servals have set up a little society here, and that's why this island is barred. Like, they had some sort of little Serval uprising, kicked the Shapers off, and the Shapers just said, okay, well, just nobody goes back here anymore, ever again. We'll see. You enter, for the first time, a colony of Servals on Susia Islands. Oh, so probably, sorry, corollary. Probably there's one Serval who's like their ringleader who will not like us at all, and who will be, tell us to F off and or try to kill us. There's a good deal of astonishment on both sides. The creations seem to have done well on their own, much better than you would have suspected. They have moved into the Shaper ruins and made them their own. They have crops, shops, and guard patrols. I would have chosen a third word that rhymes, but whatever. Crops, shops, and karate chops. The Servals, in turn, are speechless. They have clearly been without Shaper influence for many years, and they have no idea how to react. They look overjoyed, relieved, and terrified at the same time. Most of all, though, they look expectant. They watch you carefully, gauging your every move, wondering how you're going to treat them. The power of the Shapers has always completely overwhelmed that of their creations. You, however, don't have the full power of the Shapers. You are weak, tired, untrained, and alone. Fortunately, they don't seem to know that. Right, so we have the option to be big dicks as long as nobody calls our bluff. The sign says, welcome to Valkyrie. Oh, Valkyrie is the place, not a person. Okay, I expected Valkyrie to be a Serval who was going to be like, I am the Serval who got very smart and hate the Shapers now. So we're going to chop your legs off. You big dumb orc. Is that our boy? Leets. There's a small Serval girl here, standing in the meeting place for the Servals. She has a stick in her hand and she is watching over a few fat orcs. She watches you curiously as you approach. She has no idea who or what you are. She says, hello, stranger. I am Leets. I'll say, are you watching these orcs? Yes. They keep me back here so that I don't play too close to where monsters are, and they make me watch the orcs so I don't get bored. I'll say, aren't the orcs dangerous? She whacks one with her stick. It makes an annoyed mooing noise and shuffles away. Not to me. What are the orcs for? Food, silly. What else would they be for? They aren't proper smart people like Servals. That's all for now. See, orcs are the Servals in the same way that Servals are to us. Also, orcs are to us. I don't know. It's an incomplete thought. There's a hatchet here. It's not worth anything. There's some boards. There's some baskets. We don't need these. The grown pigs. Do you think there's monsters up here? That's sort of a trope of these games, that you wandering around the town, you can find a little alleyway and there'll be like a bunch of trash monsters or something up it. But again, this game doesn't seem to have such a big variety of critters. I think especially since it's a remake of the first game in the series, but we'll see. Let's save before we get any closer to this place. Let's save. Let's save. Should we talk to one of these boys? Guard Serval. You meet one of Valkyrie's guards. He is a Serval, wielding an old, dented, but very sharp sword. The guard bows nervously. Greetings, Shaper. How may I assist you? I will say, where can I find what are you guarding against? Rogue creatures are common in the woods north and east of here. You never know when some of them will stumble into Valkyrie. Then we must kill them before they do harm. I don't need any more assistance. The guard bows once again and continues his rounds. We gotta pretend the Awakened are proud. Brodus Blade. Ah, this Serval is as muscular as a Thod. She is a massive creature, all the more remarkable when you consider that Servals were not made for feats of strength. She notices how surprised you are by her physique. I am Brodus. I am the Valkyrie Blade. I defend the Servals here from all threats. She puts extra emphasis on the all. If you mean us peace, I welcome you on behalf of myself and the Awakened. I'll say you are a Blade? What does that mean? You said that you are awakened. Tell me about that. This bad news. I should not. I believe it with all my heart. but that doesn't mean that I am a good teacher of it. She thinks. Talk to Sensia. She is the best among us at explaining the path. You are a blade? What does that mean? It means that I defend the servals here from all threats. I am the leader of the guard and the first to fight, and with all the threats we have faced recently, I am very busy. I'll say, what sort of threats do you face? There are the rogue creations. They are all around. Many appeared recently, mysteriously, and they plague us. Leader Kobar can tell you more about them if you are interested. There are also the bandits. They are extra weight. Our load grows too heavy to bear. I'll say you're very muscular for a serval. I am the way you created me. I think I am descended from one of the few strains of serval raised to fight. My kind hunts pests and beasts. I will not say I can help you with your struggles. No game. I'm not going to help this person. I'm not going to offer to help these people because they're going to make us start doing all kinds of chores for them if we're not careful. There is meat here. We're going to take that meat. They don't want us to steal this amphora, but we will steal this fruit, even though it appears to be some kind of a sand fruit. We'll still take it. And let's add a spoon as payment. There you go. What do you have to say about it, Leader Kobar? Unlike the others, this muscular serval does not fear you. Or if he does, this is the guy. This is the one. Ugh, okay, we got to deal with this person. Or if he does, he won't show it. He sizes you up, trying to figure out whether you are a help or a threat to the servals under his care. A sword hangs from his belt, which is shocking. Servals are not allowed weapons. He bows to you, a very short, sharp motion, all the time keeping his eyes on you. Welcome to our home. I am Leader Kobar, proud, awakened, and the chosen leader of the tribe of Vakari. It is a pleasure to have the Shapers among us again at last. You could not fail to notice the way Kobar emphasized the word leader, or the lack of enthusiasm he put into saying the last sentence. I will say, I wish to leave this island. I require a boat. Let's be bossy. Let's be a little bossy. We're coming in a little bit bossy. I wish to leave this island. I require a boat. Where can I find one? I would like to help you, Shaper. We are a trading people, and we require your help as well. You can assist us. Sometime you should speak with me of the dangers we face. I'll say, I was stranded here because a large ship destroyed my craft. Who might do such a thing? I do not know. Who would attack a Shaper in such an open and a foolish way? Only the mad attract the wrath of the Shapers. In this, I wish I could help you. Such provocations can't be good for anyone. Not even the wild servals of Kazg would do such a thing. You will not find the answer to the mystery here. Okay, I have another question. Get me a boat. Tell me about Vakari. After the Shapers abandoned us, we servals struggled for survival. Something else must have maybe happened. Because these guys don't hate us right away. Something else bad happened on this island to make the Shapers leave. I wonder what. Most were unable to live without your commands. Some of us were selected by cruel nature to be allowed to survive. We have formed 3 villages on Susia Island. That I know of. We know little of the wild northern half of the island. That I know of. We have little of the wild northern half. Tell me, what are the villages that you know of? To the east there's Pentil. They are a feckless lot, servile and weak. You will like them. Past Pentil is Kazg. You may wish to avoid them. They are martial, and they have no fear, or they have no love for Shapers. They hate you and fear you, a volatile combination. Okay, so we're at the, which one is just right? The, baby bear village, right? There's one that we're going to be able to smush and make. Let's go try to get help from the ones to the east. And see if we can become their boss. I wish to learn more of Susie Island. When and why was it abandoned? I deal with the now and the future. I leave it to others to worry about the past. You should talk to Learned Pinner. He points to the northwest. She loves her kind more than is safe. She will gladly share all of her limited knowledge with you. You don't know about the northern half of the island? To the north is harsh wasteland, full of rogue clawbugs and vlish. There we do not go. The northeast is full of mountains, well protected by Shaper creations and traps. Beyond, we cannot go. In these places, you might find anything. So, okay. Interesting. So there's one area that's full of a bunch of little monsters and stuff. But then also, there's some kind of a Shaper stronghold that they're afraid to bust into. And so that's where whatever big bad thing is going to be hidden. Let's go to the basement. Wham. Monsters down in the basement? Monsters down in the basement would be very on brand for these games. Oh. Oh my god, there's a whole world down here. Aha! Monsters down in the basement. Whap. Oh no. Evades. Nice. We done it. Save. And reload our item. Stop. Inventory. Inventory? Is there an inventory button? Because, yeah. The keys are not super well optimized. You can't equip this item. Put it in your pack. Okay. How do I... If you try to fire an unloaded baton, you'll automatically reload it with thorns from your inventory. Perfect. Never mind then. G. There is a living tool here. So living tools are actual living organisms. They have several long, thin tentacles, which a skilled shaper can manipulate to open or repair mechanical devices. They are delicate, though, and generally expire after only one use. So that's our key, or a thieves' tools, or whatever, is a living tool. There's a ladder here, interestingly. On the ground, we see there's a bolt of cloth. Whatever, nobody sees us down here. We're taking all this stuff. We're taking the bolt of cloth. It's mine now. If you steal stuff, people will hate you and maybe try to kill you. I buy and sell. There's something I would love to buy and sell to you, my man. Cole, you are accustomed to seeing expressions of greed and cunning in the eyes of humans. To see such entrepreneurial zeal in the eyes of a serval is unexpected and unnerving. The serval walks up to you eagerly. Shaper or not, this serval wants to trade. Welcome, Shaper. I am Cole. Welcome to my trading post. I exchange goods with sentient beings all over Susia Island. I'll say I want to sell you something. Nope, I will say. I got attacked by an artilla in the tunnels under your shop. Oh, yes, the burrowing, acid-spitting rogues. Yeah, we get those. I've never met a serval shopkeeper before. Well, in the absence of shapers, we had to make and fend for ourselves. That means growing and making what we need to survive. That means trade. I deal in both serval-made goods and shaper artifacts. I know nothing about why the shapers left us, but, thankfully, they left much behind. I'll say you trade with other settlements in Susia? Yes, I had contacts in Pentil and even Kazg. We traded for a while, then the roads were blocked by hordes of rogue creations. We lost contact with other merchants. If you go to the other villages and meet servals named Pixley and Arth, please let me know. I have plenty of supplies and I will gladly pay for useful information. Let's record that one. Pixley and Arth. Okay, I want to sell you something. And it's going to be the bolt of cloth that I sold from you. So what? So I go sell. We'll keep the ice crystals, but we'll sell the regular crystal. And we'll sell the 2 daggers. And the long sword. And that's it. You conclude your business. Boom. I don't need anything. Great. Let's pull this lever. The lever is held by locked chains. You could use living tools to attempt to open it. You have 1 living tools. Let's pick the lock. Whatever. So we used up our living tool to go look around in here. Nope. There's a lot of stuff that isn't ours, but we could probably pinch it. Yeah, we're taking the living tool. We're going to steal all this stuff. They can deal with it. Yeah, this is mine now. Are those pants? Oh, there's no pants in this game. Okay, some of these games you can wear pants, but not this one. No pants. Okay, let's GTFO before anybody realizes that we've stolen stuff. Can I pull this lever again? Nope. We'll see you later, bub. Nothing steely going on here. So we have to be a little careful stealing stuff, but not that careful. There is a potion here and a lot of other stuff that we don't need. Let's leave this one alone, because there is a person right out here. I know things. Okay, well, what's up? Tell me the things that you know. Clacket. A young dirty serval walks right up to you and looks you in the eye. I, Clacket. Glad see. Me know things. Secrets. His attitude is not what you're used to, but he uses the sort of speech you have come to expect from servals. This is how they usually talk. I'll say, I want to learn secrets. You shaper, want you happy. You ask, I talk. I'll say, where can I find a boat? That seems like something you might know. Leader Kobar, he point right away. He point right way. He actually didn't help me very much. What is around here? East are 2 villages. First is servants, next is danger. North is deadly desert with many rogue creatures. Be afraid there. I'll say my craft was attacked. He says they're invaders on the isle. That what I know. No more than that. Secrets answered to the east. Why is this island? Bard. Learn to pin her. She points where you go learn secret. That's all for now. Okay, so we need to look for Pinner and one other person whose name I forgot. Whose name starts with an S, if I recall. There are some things in here that aren't ours that we don't really want anyway. Terrestria's leaders. There are 2 sorts of humans, Shapers and Common. The Common are the regular folks of Terrestia. What a name. Peasants, soldiers, tinkers, ordinary humans. They formed their own cities, organizations, and political hierarchies. They are also mostly allowed to rule Terrestia. Everything they do is subject to approval or rejection by the Shapers, though the Shapers rarely bother to interfere. The rule of the Shapers is light but firm. The Common can learn magic, but they are forbidden from attempting the Shaper arts, upon penalty of death. To become a Shaper, the Common must pass a series of difficult tests as a child. Being accepted as a Shaper is rare. There are no second chances. Okay, so we were special. We got to become a Shaper. There's some fruit here. We don't really need it. But on our way to Shaper Hogwarts, we got owned. And then we ended up on this banned island. Alright. Let's just keep poking around a little bit. Disarm trap. You are able to tell that this box is a trap, but your mechanic skill isn't high enough to disarm it. Do you want to open it anyway? Let's leave it alone. Let's not trigger trap unnecessarily. That's something I remember about these games, is that some of the traps will really ruin your day. I guess we could quick save and try opening it, but let's try not to save scum too much. I think would be a goal for the stream. What have I done? I seem to have quick loaded inadvertently. Are you serious? Oh boy, I tried to quick save and I quick loaded. You hate to see that. Okay, we gotta redo everything real quick. Ready? First things first. Steal the bolt of cloth. Wow, are you serious? Okay, this is what I get for trying to play this game in the dark. He says, I'd like to trade, but before we do that, let's pick the lock. We practice fair dealing. I'm so glad to hear it. I practice fair stealing. So that's kind of similar. Stealing from this guy. Now let's go do business with him. We'll be all caught up in just a second. I got attacked. You trade with other settlements. He says the thing that we want to record. I say I want to sell you something. I sell you all of my garbage that I don't want. Boom. You conclude your business. Okay. Usually, I'm going to turn the light on in here because I got to see the buttons and not do that. We could have lost a much more important save. That only cost us a few minutes, but could have been much worse. Mostly what we did there was just learning stuff. And our brains are not subject to the quick save system. So that's fortuitous. Nothing in here, nothing in here. Right. And then in this one has the cupboard that's trapped. Right. Up in here. There's this cupboard, which has some stuff that's not ours. We don't care. Great. Okay, we're right back where we were. Only took us a second. This feels like it will lead to a monster. Hiding in the back here? Monster hiding in the back here? Nope. There's some benches. Oh, this is a nice place for a bench. You can sit here and look at the corn. Dreet, this is not one of the ones I need to talk to. This serval is large and round under her robe, far more than you have ever seen. Unusual. When she sees you, she grins, showing a mouthful of healthy teeth. When she bows to you, you notice that she wears gold rings and a jeweled necklace. Clearly, some servals are wealthier than others. Welcome, Shaper, she says. I am Dreet of Vakri, recently of Pentil. Now, Pentil, remember, are the ones who will be our friends. You are from Pentil? Up until recently. Then I came here. I wish to join the Awakened. I was tired of the servals of Pentil and their obeyer gibberish. Oh, maybe not. We were originally made to serve, yes, but that time has passed. We obey mindlessly no longer. Yeah, tell me about these obeyers. They sound pretty cool. They believe that Shapers are their true masters and that, to be happy, they must follow and obey you in all things. I came here to claim fealty to the Awakened. We believe that we must rise and face you Shapers as equals. We know that there is a risk in this path, but we also know that it is what we must do. I'm going to crush this village. I'm going to crush these dumb servals. We'll crush them. You belong to the Awakened now. You do not wish to serve. Why are you still called servals? That was a difficult decision. It was the name you gave us. We did not know whether we should keep it. Finally, we chose to. It reminds us of who we were and where we came from. But we on this isle, we will not be servants again. You will. I'm going to subjugate them. You belong to the Awakened now? Yes. If you wish to learn more of the Awakened, find Sensia. She works in the main barracks. She can teach you. That's all for now. Thanks. Maybe we won't. I haven't decided yet. There's some coins in here. None of this stuff is going to be... How do I open this door? What is the key? We earned freedom. Yeah. Open that door. Are you wealthy? What is wealth? None of us servals are truly wealthy. All we have is what we can scavenge and what we grow. But in that sense, I suppose I have goods to trade for things I want. I suppose I am wealthy. What sort of things do you own? She points at the door to the west wall. Well, there is an artifact back there that we servals can't use. It would kill us, but I suspect that it would be useful for you. For 200 coins, I would unlock the door for you. An artifact? What does it do? Man, I'm a Shaper. You want to barter with me? I demand that you open the door, or else. Shaper, I am awakened. I will not be your slave. Attack me if you want, but I will not submit to threats. Get out of my house and only return if you will treat me with respect. Should we cut this serval down? That would be crazy, right? Listen. If you want to threaten this character, it and maybe others nearby will turn hostile. We're doing it. We're going to subjugate them. Hopefully nobody heard that. We got a blast crystal, and we got a gold ring. Blast crystal. This crystal contains a single powerful magical charge. When thrown at an enemy, it will turn into a dangerous and damaging bolt of energy. Cast firestorm, basically. In fact, we're taking your bag of meal. Weight, 4 pounds, amount 1. Well, we don't really need that. And let's get these coins. Great. Now, is everybody in town going to hate us? Are they going to all intuit that we did that? Oh my god, yes. All right. Well, this is taking a turn. Maybe that was a mistake, but we didn't do a save. We quick saved afterward. This is our life now. We can't just burn this whole town to the ground. That's ridiculous, right? Oh, when was our last autosave? 5:12, 10 minutes? Let's go back to the autosave. That was a mistake. I buy and sell. Yeah, I know. Let's do this again. Pick the lock. Steal the stuff. We'll steal, but we won't kill the whole town. That's ridiculous. And probably eventually we'll run into somebody who will F us up. I didn't think that they would all intuit that we had committed a murder. But honestly, it makes sense. The good news is I don't think we need to, like, talk to people to... share with other settlements. We recorded that so we don't forget their names. And then I want to sell you something. Oh, we already did it. Great. We conclude our business. Okay. Let's not do that again. We don't need to go in these rooms, except maybe to mark them off on our map. Aw, man. I thought I was going to be able to get away with that. It makes sense that we don't, but annoying. Let's talk to this person. I want to learn secrets. Where can I find a boat? Why is the island barred? Dude. Just in case. That's all for now. I don't think that it matters. I don't think that they... I think if you know the thing, then that's the most that you would get out of it. I obey no longer. Right, we talked to this person. Just click through these. Why are you still called servals? Tell me about the obeyers. I have another question. Are you wealthy? What sort of things do you own? I'll say I'm not interested. Fair enough. It isn't going anywhere. I want to. This serval is annoying me, but that's okay. We'll hold our wrath. Even though, really, what I want the most is just to tear down this whole city. How hard would it be? to do that. That would upset the whole game, right? Would we have to fight every man, woman, and child living in here? I think that we would. The serval is working hard to grow small green vegetables. The servals are doing well considering the lack of human supervision. She bows. Welcome to my humble plot of land, Shaper. I am looking for any information. Is there anyone who could help me? They'll say, learn Pinner, who's to the northwest, and she lives in the building in the back there in the woods. What are you raising? She's going to say orcs. Just simple vegetables, not a creation, just ordinary food. You look closer and see that she's correct. Never mind, return to your work. Thank you, Shaper. You are very kind. All right, let's go talk to Learned Pinner. Right after this. This living box is locked and you don't have enough living tools to get it open. You need 3. Jeez. Okay, so some of these boxes are very locked, and we don't have enough XP to level up and increase our mechanical skill. Kind of annoying. Fine. This seems like a place that might have a monster. I know I say that a lot, but it really does. Oh no, there's a person here. Strout! There's a quiet, nervous serval lurking behind in the house, whatever. You terrify her. She says in a quavering voice, hello, I am Strout. Why are you so nervous, Strout? Is it because I'm supposed to be the boss of you and all of y'all are not being bossed around by me correctly? You are a Shaper. We are all afraid. We are afraid of how you will control us. Some show it less, but we are all afraid. She closes her mouth tightly. She didn't mean to say that much. I say, we will need to control you. You are servals. You are made to obey. Is that a mistake to show our hand to Strout? She doesn't say anything. She just looks down at the ground. I have another question. What do you do in this village? I raise orcs. Why are you so nervous? That's all for now. All right. Hey. I can't take this stuff. She'll attack me. Or she'll find the guards or something. I am but a herder. All right. We're making our... I've decided. We're going to be bossy. We're going to be bad people. We're going to try to boss these people around. Hello. You must be a guard serval. That's all. Said they live in the woods. Is that the house? Is there a house here? I guess there must be. Aha! And it looks like they got some green stews, which is good. I have an offer. I'm not interested in your offer, but let's hear it. Nab. Oh, this is also somebody different. You meet a short, pale servant. Because northwest, I obviously have gotten my east and west confused, as always. You meet a short, pale serval, slumped in an old stone chair. He is clean and quiet, but he doesn't look like he has been out of the building for some time. He speaks without looking up from the floor. Welcome, Shaper. I am Nab. I have been waiting for you to come see me. What are you doing back here? I have been waiting for you to come back here and see me. I am risking much to speak with you. I must say what I have to say. I act without instructions from my sect because I believe it is worth the risk. I am of the Takers. I am a spy here from the village of Kazg, which we know are the aggro servals. I have come to see what the Awakened are doing. I tell you this because we wish your allegiance. Now I only wait for you. I will risk my life to remain here and see if you can help the Takers. Do not listen to the lies of the Awakened and the Obeyers. Do not throw in your lot with them until you have been to Kazg and seen the truth. All right, well, tell me about the Takers. The Awakened here are on the right track, but they are weak. Servals must be free. There is no hope of true freedom and happiness for the serval race until we totally shed the influence of your kind. We will accept your support, though one day we must leave you behind. We hope you will help us. With you and other allies, we may break free of the Shaper Fist. We will do anything to bring this about. You want me to betray the Shapers? Of course, you should. You crushed the creations. You abandoned us. You are cruel to us. You are unjust. You must betray your kind for justice. It is a hard choice. Fortunately, we can repay you. How could you possibly repay me? This island is full of secrets, full of power. We know those who can unlock it for you. To learn more, you must give us help. What sort of help do you want? East of here, you can find the leader of the Awakened. His name is Elra. He is powerful and smart. With his leadership, the Awakened might control all of Susia. He is also well protected, but you are a Shaper. If you kill him, you will have the true gratitude of the Takers. If you do, we will help you draw from the true power that we have uncovered. Whatever happens to me, this offer will still be open. What will happen when Elra is slain? I would not return here. The wrath of the servals here will be great. Instead, go east to Kazg. There we will welcome you and we will help you contact our allies, the ones with the incredible power. I don't know if I believe that. Interesting. So we got kind of a tough choice to make. Right? Like we would how can I kill their leader? Let's just say. You are a Shaper. You can destroy creations with ease, right? That is what the stories say. Unleash your power. Why should I kill Elra? He offers you nothing. He wants to take the servals from you, but he will offer you no power in return. We want you to betray your people, but we will pay you for it in power. That's all for now, thanks. Okay, so our options are... These guys want to be free, and they don't like us. The Takers want to be free and kill all of the Shapers, but they're willing to work with us to get it done. And they're a little bit more hardline than the Awakened. The Obeyers want to do everything that we say. But they seem like they might not be so tough, which could be a problem. Like, it might be allying with the weakest group, is basically what I mean. The ruins of the Shaping Hall. Here, Shapers build creations the town needs to function. They would make Fioras and Thods for defense, orcs to breed, and so on. Alright, let's talk to, are you Pinner? Learned Pinner. Wow, look at that nose! Holy crap! You're like a Minecraft villager. You meet a withered, bent serval, at least a century old. They're designed to live for a long time, but this one is setting a record. When she sees you, she is overwhelmed with emotion. The serval must exert great effort to keep from breaking down. She stares up at you with awe, as if God walks the earth now. Maybe they do. Gods walk the earth now. With a trembling voice, she says, "Welcome back, Shaper. I am Learned Pinner. Welcome to my home. Welcome, at last." I will say, I require a boat to escape from this island. Do you know where I can find one? You should find and speak with Leader Kobar. If anyone here would know of that, he would. You know, I did try, and he was kind of a D-bag, so... Why are you called Learned? It is a mark of respect for my people. I have been alive for many years, and I know much history. I will share it with you if you want. Your kind has been away for a very long time. Why is Susia Island barred? Why was it abandoned? We do not know. Your kind left a century ago. They left behind us servals. They did not tell us why they fled. I have an idea, though, where you might get a clue of why this isle was abandoned. Tell me more. Where should I look? To the north, there is a large ruin. I think it was once a school where your kind learned their arts. Such a place might still have a servant mind. A mind might have been told why Susia was abandoned. I see. You might go there and see if the servant mind still lives. If you can learn anything from it, do so. Be careful, though. There are strong rogue creations in there. If there weren't, I could have gone and looked myself. Why do you think there's a servant mind here? There. I met it when I was young, many years ago. We could enter the school before the island went wild and the rogues came. It was friendly then, but confused. Maybe you can get it to talk sense. There are rogues there? Many, old and battered, like most of the rogues. They hunt their own lands and leave us alone. But you'll have to pass through them to reach the mind. A school? For you? Young Shapers, we think, not servals. Servals don't get schools. I have another question. Okay. I have found some very strange artifacts on the island contained full of goo. Do you know anything about them? I think you mean the canisters? The large glass cylinders with the glowing matter inside? I have some of the fragments of them in a back room. They were created by the Shapers here before they left. What are they used for? I've never seen one before. The Shapers made them here on the island. We servals do not use them. Letting them infect us kills us instantly. I have seen it. She winces, turning her face into a maze of wrinkles. We fear your Shaper creations. We avoid them. That's all you need to know about that. You don't need to know that I'm using them. Why are you called Learned? We know that. That's all I need to know from you. Everything else I can pretty much figure out. We don't need more essence. Interesting. Is there a healing jacuzzi anywhere in here? Or just an essence one? There's some stuff here. It's not mine. Thackeray, this is an old Shaper ledger. The servals placed it here and reverently cared for it for many years. The mere fact that it belonged to the Shapers makes it incredibly valuable to them. You flip through it, amused. The servals don't realize that this is just an old ledger. The records, budgets, and inventories within it were probably useless even before the island was abandoned. It won't matter to them anyway. All that matters is that it belonged to the Shapers. Helping the Unitile. Unitile servals are those who can't fit in. Inutile? Oh, inutil. Useless. Resistant to authority, disorganized. There's no cause for the inutile condition. Some servals are just born that way. There is no order to it. The Shapers, when we last knew them, would dispose of inutile servals. This is not just. They may not have immediate utility to the Shaper cause, but they are still living things. They must be dealt with. We must find ways to ease them into our society. Brigands and the violent can't be tolerated. Or, failing that, they can be allowed land to exist on far from us. We can't kill them, but we can't let them harm us either. Interesting. Okay, let's go. We got one more person to talk to. Who I assume will be here at the alchemist shop, I guess. Let's zoom down over here. I have worked hard. Ham! Ham! The serval's robes are heavily stained and in places dissolved. The little house is packed with equipment and supplies to make pods and spores. Even considering what you've already seen, this is a little shocking. Working magic, even alchemy, is reserved for Shapers alone. The serval bows to you, completely unashamed. He says, "Welcome, Shaper. Welcome at last. I am Ham. Welcome to my home." I will say, "You know how to make pods? How?" "I am glad you asked. When the Shapers left, you left behind many things, like equipment and a school. That was long ago. We have had many years to study your writings and artifacts. We had no choice. It was for survival." I will say, "Where do you find our artifacts?" Let's keep it sort of friendly for now. "They are all over." He points to the box in the corner. "I found them in some ruins recently, but I can't get the lock open." He thinks. "We Awakened believe in fair trades. If you can find a way to get that box open, I would pay you for your time. I'm sure you could use more supplies." Did you try picking the lock?" "Of course. It is too complicated. You will need to use living tools. Servals have a hard time using those. They don't respond to us well." "Why don't you just smash it open?" "Because some of the artifacts are very fragile. If they break, most can be lost. Also, sometimes artifacts explode when shaken." That's all for now, thanks. "Yeah, let's open the box for him." And by for him, I mean let's take whatever's inside for ourselves. Pick the lock. There's a spray crystal. This crystal contains a magical charge. It casts acid shower. There's also a thorn baton. It says it's not ours, though. Oh, am I not supposed to open that? I got your box open. There are some artifacts inside. I appreciate your taking a moment to use your powers to help someone as low as me. In return, I offer you fair payment as an equal for your efforts. He hands you a pair of flasks. Okay. I don't need anything. Well, we kind of did both things there, right? We inadvertently stole from him. Hilariously, he didn't see us because we were slightly behind him, I guess. And also, we got him to pay us for opening the box. Basically, we opened the box and we're like, "Oh, there's just one thing in here," but we took the other thing, and then he still paid us for it. What a chump! Good. That's the kind of dealing we should be doing in this game with the servals. Let's talk to the big boss again, and then GTFO, I think, and go somewhere else. Leader Kobar. I want to leave the island. Where can I find a boat? He says, "I would like to help you. We are trading people and we require your help as well. You can assist us. Sometime you should speak with me of the dangers you face." Okay. Let's talk to him about the dangers. "What dangers do you face in your village?" "Hunger, cold, rogue creations, all of the many perils you Shapers abandon us to." He pauses for a moment, thinking. Then he says, "But you know something? We servals are not as foolish as you think. We can plan and we can trade. I can't help but notice that you are lacking supplies. If you would use some of your awesome Shaper power to aid us instead of crush us, I could provide you with useful goods. A fair trade. Does that appeal with you?" Nope. Hey, Brodus. Yeah, we're not gonna play ball with them. We could kill their leader. I think that's gonna be what we'll do. Do we have our quest log? Journal quest. Kill Elra. Nab says we should kill Elra, the leader of the Awakened. Make it clear this would be a very dangerous thing to do. Elra's fort is to the east. Yeah, we're not going to do a bunch of random jobs for these Shapers. No way. Let's go to the Obeyers. Are you ready to leave the region? Yes, I am. Watch Hill. Okay, there's still not very many places we can go. Let's travel there. You entered the woods east of Vakri. They used to be more heavily settled by Shapers and then Servals. Then the land was gradually abandoned and overgrown. Rogues have moved into the abandoned lands, inching closer and closer to Vakri. There's a road going through these woods. At least one serval settlement must have survived out here. Okay. Ah, there's a man. Did you see him? He sprinted by like a little ghost in the night. Oh my god, he's here. Can I see Rogue Thawdling? Okay, he's just a little one. That's actually what I was worried about. Great. Let's hit him with a sword. And switching weapons doesn't seem to take action points, which is great. Oh, almost got him. Oh, jeez. Yeah, get wrecked. And he doesn't, like, drop any stuff for us, yeah. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Good. Finish him off. Oh, there's... Oh, you punched Ghost Pepper! You beast. I guess we should be casting spells sometimes, too. But I don't think we need them for this fight. Can I back up one and then fire? Oh, I should have backed up more than one. Great. Good fight. Ish. Okay, so here we are in the woods. Yeah, I think that'll be the thing to do, is we'll go talk to the Obeyer Club and see what they want. I think, I feel like if we work with the Takers, they're just going to put a knife in our back, is really my sincere fear. It's going to be a dead end? No, but it is just a loop. Almost as bad. Some rogues. Let's use the Thorn Baton, yeah. Try to get in our first hits. This makes me kind of miss the combat in Queen's Wish. It's a little bit better than this, I think. Look out. We'll just take the punch to the face. Again, we're not playing as... I usually play as a Shaper, and so I'm used to just being like very fragile and having to hang back all the time, but we're like the opposite. The Ghost Pepper is just our backup for the most part. How much does this heal us for? 20 to 60? Okay, more... Yeah, we don't need to use it yet. You're at the entrance of Watch Hill, an old Shaper watch post. It is a burrow under a large hill. From the top, guardians and agents kept watch over the surrounding lands, looking for rogues and other sources of trouble. The guards lived in the warrens under the hill. It is a common arrangement. However, those caverns have been taken over by savage rogues. Their growls and grunts echo through the tunnels. Do we want to check this out? Should we clear out this area first? So here's my idea. Let's try to clear out this area and see if we can gain a level before we go in there. This is a rogue Thawd. He's going to be tougher. And in fact, maybe too tough for us. So let's hit him with an... Ice Crystal. Nope. Just kidding. Let's not do that. Let's hit him with an Firebolt. Right? Let's try casting Firebolt. We haven't done this yet. Okay, we might be fine. You can only attack a foe that you can see. Yeah, it's not going to kill him. Good, but they can't... Oh, shoot, there's 3 of them. Okay, now we use Ice Crystal, and we do it so we hit all 3. Nice. Oh, and I can still do more stuff. Jeez. What is our melee weapon? Is W? Good. You just fireball him. One more, he's gonna... Good, he misses us. Got him. Good fight. Little quick save. No level, though, right? There's a little Thawdling. Should we go in the tower? I sort of worry that it's going to be tough in there. Oh, there's servals here. There's a serval settlement out here, an island of peace in the Sea of Rogues. An old obelisk has been dragged here, sanded down and carved with the words, Elra's Keep. The keep itself is more of a burrow, descending into the hill to the south. The passage has been shored up with fresh logs. Serval's guards are kept stationed to either side, armed and ready to fend off hungry intruders. Our leader awaits. Let's talk to Elra. We can come back. Are you ready to leave the region? Let's not talk to Elra. I'm just kidding. Let's go into the Watch Hill. There's not a lot out here, which I guess makes sense. It is just the wilderness. There's a stick here. Should we require a stick? Everybody remember that a stick is there. Let's go up in here. Let's go check out the tower. The word Watch Hill was carved on these old timbers a long time ago. It is now barely legible. Here's a little dork. He's dead. We need to find... Oh, there's a guy over here. Let's get out of line of sight and wait. Sure wish to end this character's turn? Yes. And then you also get out of line of sight and also wait. Oh, shoot, there's a guy right here! Oh my gosh, okay. There was a Fiora. Good. Daze resisted. Wow. We almost got him. So yes, this is what the combat is. Good. Stop. Be nice to Ghost Pepper. Walk here. Switch to the Thorn. Finish off that Fiora. Or whatever. The Thought I don't think is going to be able to get an attack on us. Yeah, great. Let's reload and fire. Ooh, we gotta get some heals going. Switch to melee weapon. Good. Look out. Great. How much health do we have? 18 of 42. Ooh, we don't need to heal quite yet. Oh, there's another one. Shoot. Switch weapon. Nice. Can we one-shot him? Or, kill him before he can make a move? Good. Let's quick save. Something made a whooshing sound, which makes me worried. There's a nest here. It has a cloak and a rock, neither of which we need. The shaping hall of this outpost is just ahead. It is not abandoned, it is infested. In the far end, there are swirling pools of essence, but they have been corrupted, dark and viscous and reeking of vinegar. In front of the pool, a bizarre creation grows, rooted to the floor. It is a horrible, slimy beast. Roots extend from its base to the pools. Quivering tubes stick out from the top. As you watch, it starts to squeeze a small Fiora out of one of them. If this horrible thing is a shape or creation, you've never seen its like. It's a mindless machine for making rogues. Okay, I do remember this. I remember these things being little spawners. Whap. We gotta focus fire on it. Oh, it's strong, too. If we move close to this, will this heal us? Yikes. Careful, everybody. We should also spread out, if we can. So, let's do that. You start to edge over towards... I think you can move, like, honestly, 7 and fire still. Yeah. And the Fiora, you move over the other way. Just walk for 7, and then do your big move. Do Cone of Fire. And hit all of them. Very nice. Good cone. Yikes, we're going to die. We got to heal. On our turn. Healing Pod? Or should we use Healing Spores? 15 to 45, we're using it. Good. Healed us and the Fiora all the way up. That's just what we needed. Let's get in here. Oh, shoot. We didn't have, of course, any movement left. You are on cooldown for your good ability. That's fine. Just keep killing the spawner. It dropped a curse on our head, which I didn't love, if I'm completely honest. Good, we almost got it. One more turn and his cone will be ready. The misbegotten creation collapses on its side. Its flesh immediately starts to bubble and decay. It was not a stable creation, made using proper shaper practices. It is better dead. The region will be far safer now. I wonder if somebody will give us a quest to clear that out. You always worry about that. in these kinds of games. Kind of doing things out of order. Cool. Okay, I think that was an okay use of, or a defensible use of healing spores. Will this heal us? No, it doesn't. Good. I mean, not good, but good that it makes me feel like it was worth using a potion. Here's a Rogue Thod. He's tough. Let's cast a spell at him. This is for you. And come on up. Fireball? Yeah, we got him. We'll just burn this guy alive. Lol. Good. And combat enemy is visible. Oh, this boy way over here? He's just a Thodling, right? Yeah, we're not really worried about him. Miss a weapon. And then finish him off. Great. An enemy is visible. Who? Oh, this guy. All the way over here. Okay, there's all these guys. Let's just keep him at range. Maybe we can one-shot him. Good. Quick save. Is there anything here worth picking up? There's some crystals and some heavy boots, which are better than our current boots. So let's put those bad boys on. Wham. We also got some gauntlets. Let's put those on as well. We're wearing 38 pounds. That's fine. There's a dried husk here, should you so desire one. Some skulls. We don't need any of those. Let's also pick through the bones here. There's nothing, though. Nothing over here. And nothing in the circle. Nothing. Just a husk. Got it. Here's the Thod. We reloaded. You know, we're probably standing too close to him. But that's okay. Ruth is ready to 1v1 a Thod, if needed. Step back, my boy. Ow. Yeah, it's fine. We'll stick the Fiora on the other Fiora. Good. Isn't this exhilarating? This combat? Man. Game saved. Good. Good. Looking around in here. I think we've killed we must have killed most of the people in here, right? Nope, not quite. Shoot. Why is he so tough? You stand up here. In fact, stand up here and then hit him. We'll get him. We'll get him before he can hit us. Oh, we probably should have hit him with melee. That wasn't worth a thorn. That's okay. Game save. Anything useful in here? Nope. There's a nest, though. What's in the nest? Healing pod, a hammer, and some trash. Great. I sort of wonder how they decide what trash items to put in places. Like, is that all hand-picked, or is there like an algorithm somewhere for just procedurally being like, yeah, put these items and some trash in here when they're making the game? I don't know. It is a mystery. Can't quick save during combat, but we can end the combat and then quick save. So what are we doing in this tower? We're just poking around. We're just looking to see if anything useful is in here, I guess. And we saw the weird spawner, which should make us very nervous because shapers don't usually okay that kind of stuff. And it might suggest... Oh my gosh. Okay, there's a lot of boys here. You can only attack a foe that you can see. That makes sense. We reload the baton. This is the Thod, right? Yeah, and this is the Thodling. Okay, great. Do we have essence? Yeah, we're pretty good on essence. So let's do a firebolt. We gotta take care of Ghost Pepper, because Ghost Pepper's starting to get kind of worn down. I mean, so are we. Oh, no, we're not. Ruth, health 13. Yes, we absolutely are. Ruth, quaff a healing pod, won't you? And then switch your melee weapon. Shoot. And she also has a heal spell that she can use on Ghost Pepper in a pinch. I sort of suspect this game is not very good to watch, but I'm into it. Great. And combat, let's just finish poking around in here. Aha! Look, there's a little room. Oh, there's going to be a container, I bet. Hit him with a firebolt. Yeah. Whoa, jeez. Why are you terrified? My good boy. Nope. No, don't be terrified. Please come back. I'm going to get murdered if you don't. We're going to use the ice crystal, and we're going to frost these guys. And we're going to do it again. Because we're in grave danger. Good. Jeez. Use a healing pod. And then murder. Good. Lizard. Oh, okay. We weren't really well prepared for that fight. And it was made more difficult when Ghost Pepper ran away. And left us to die. Which, Ghost Pepper, I'm not going to forget that. Got some thorns. Good. Some more trash in here. Cool, a container. Let's soak it up. This canister can shape you and improve this ability. Create Thawed. Enables you to create a Thawed or a volatile Thawed if your battle shaping is high enough. Each extra point of the skill increases the level of these creations. Do you use it? Yeah. So now we could shape a Thawed if we wanted to. We probably shouldn't until we level up. Or get some battle shaping. But we can learn to do it. There's a living tool in here. That's handy. In here, there's another thorn baton, which I guess we can sell. Same with the chitin armor. There's an ice crystal here, which we found very useful in that last battle. And did we check this one already? We did. It has trash. Good. Interesting. So we learned to summon a Thawed. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize I was fighting. Okay, this Thawed's going to run in. Oh, good. He didn't dink us successfully. Let's hit him with a sword. I think we'll be fine. Great. Like I said, I think that the agent is like the bug Pokemon of this game. Like, they're very good at the beginning, not so good later in the game. But we're playing the beginning, so we're loving it. We're just blowing through all of this stuff. It keeps getting terrified. I wonder why. Come back. Ghost Pepper, we need you. Good, Ghost Pepper. I mean, sort of good. Jeez, these guys are tough. Okay. What are we going to do about this? We could... Step 1. You can't move in combat round after you've attacked, used an ability, or been stopped by an enemy. Right, so we can only move one space, really. That's okay. Hey, we leveled up. We'll do something about that in a bit. I actually like having Ghost Pepper really far away from us. Makes me feel like Ghost Pepper is safe-ish. Good, we got 2 attacks off on that turn for some reason that I don't quite understand. Ow. Maybe it's quick action? Good. Jeez. Should we go to that, Serval Fortress? There's another enemy. We can see him on the map. He's a little red dot. It's weird. The combination of, like, real-time and turn-based stuff is always a little funky in these games. I guess we don't have to fight that guy right now. Oh, we leveled up, though. Train. Okay. What is quick action? Each point gives a 4% chance of your weapon attack using fewer action points. That's pretty good. We could... So right now it's at 8%. Honestly, feels like a good one to put a lot of points into. What are we doing a lot of? Right, is the question we should ask ourselves. We're doing a lot of battle magic. We're doing a lot of, and we have 10 points. Quick action is getting us a lot of use. So what if we got quick action, battle magic, and we put another point in like essence mastery to give us more magic spells? I think that's what we're going to do. And so we'll have more essence to be able to cast spells a little bit more. Makes sense to me. I can justify it. Oh, there's a guy living out here. Cirula, you mean an old serval hermit. Her skin is papery and her robes are tattered. However, she moves with the precision and strength of an old warrior. Her motions would be more fitting to a guardian than an aging creation. She looks up at you. Greetings, Shaper. I am Cirula. I am sure you have a reason for disrupting my privacy. I prefer to keep to myself. Okay. Why do you have so little respect for me? I am a Shaper. A Shaper who is stranded on this island as I am. I am awakened Shaper. I do not hold you in awe. Tell me about the awakened. You guys seem like a pain in the butt. I am not a talker. She points to the hill to the south. Elora is there. He is the talker. Of all the awakened, he is the only one I will listen to. That's all for now. No worries. This box is locked. You could use living tools to attempt to open it. Let's not do it just because it's going to say it's not yours. Right, we'll pick it open and it'll be like, oh, there's some great stuff in here, but it's not yours. You have to steal it. And I think that killing this person might, again, seems like just aggroes everybody onto us. And we don't want that or we don't want that yet. Once we decide to burn the awakened to the ground, then we can do it. Let's go talk to Elra. Let's hear what he has to say. The quest Kill Elra takes us here. Please travel. Keep watching, keep watching. Good. You enter the Keep of Elra. This is yet another Shaper ruin, probably barracks for the island's soldiers. The servals here have done a good job of restoring it. The crumbling stone floors have been torn up and replaced with wood, and many of the Shaper tapestries on the wall have been painstakingly restored. As you enter, you feel the eye of many armed servals on you. You are welcome here, but you doubt that they will tolerate any trouble. As you pass the guards, one of them says, "Welcome, Shaper, to the home of the awakened. Elra awaits." The guard points to the south. Well, we are going to go through all your stuff first. How about that? The box is locked. You don't have the key, and you don't have enough living tools to open it. Oh, we should put more stuff in mechanics. All this stuff is going to be not ours, right? If it's of any value whatsoever. But let's just see what kind of operation they got here. I mean, look at all of this that we'd have to fight our way out of. I don't really have a frame of reference for how strong the serval guards are, though. This guard is serious about following orders and pays no attention to you. This is all just supposed to make us think twice about fighting Elra. Elra's Keep. The book is full of speeches describing the beliefs and views of the awakened. Servals came to the halls to hear sermons about their beliefs. The writings are full of gratitude and respect for the Shapers who made the servals. The demands for respect and independence are very politely made. Yet, most Shapers, if they read this book, would immediately burn the awakened settlements to the ground. Oh, they have tiger skin rugs? That's too far. You guys are getting burned to the ground. That will be our excuse. It'll be the justification for our whole crusade. I went to the keep and they had tiger skin rugs. We had to burn the place down. It's the only right thing to do. Awakened wishes. We of the awakened have fair requests. When the Shapers return, they will be presented in the spirit of openness and good wishes. Any creation with the presence to say, I am a thinking, free being, must become one. A free-thinking being? No. We can't have this. Will be bound by the same laws as a common and be punished for crimes in the same way. A free-thinking creation will be able to sell goods and labor freely and be bound by the same laws as a common. A free-thinking creation capable of magic can apply to learn this power according to the same laws as a common. No. None of that. Sorry, that's not what I meant to do. There's a mop. Swan. This is the most imposingly armed and armored of all the servals you have met so far. He wears a heavy iron breastplate, and a large blade hangs from his belt. When you approach, he sizes you up, an astonishingly insolent gesture for a serval. With a little nod of approval, he says, I am Swan, awakened, commander of the keep. I train servals in the military arts. What sort of training do you provide? I teach servals the way of war. I also know some tricks that might help you, Shaper. Though I am but a serval, I have learned much in my many years of fighting here. I'll say, can you teach me? I'm afraid not. I will only share my deadliest knowledge with my fellow awakened. I'll say, I don't feel it is right for Shaper creations to train themselves in warfare, without our permission, that is. No, how do servals fight here? Let's not push it too far yet. Desperately, and with a mix of our own weapons and Shaper artifacts. Some use mundane weapons, swords and javelins. Some use living weapons of the Shapers, the batons that fire thorns. Some servals have learned to breed the batons and grow plants that produce thorns as fruit. A rare few use crystals and wands. They are Shaper artifacts, powerful stones and staves which unleash powerful magic. Wouldn't have reused the word powerful. They are hoarded and only used in great danger, as we can't make more. That's it. That's all I have to say to you. Need more orc. Ting, you meet a quiet, shy serval. She circles the pool, checking the supplies, dragging around bags, and checking the produce. When you approach, she says, "Hello, I am Ting." Then she smiles and looks down. "I've been wanting to say something to you." "You've been wanting to say something to me? What?" "There's someone named Nab in Vakri. He's very interesting. You should talk to him." I actually talked to Nab. She inspects a basket of fruit and says, so quietly that you have to lean forward to hear, "Good. You should hear about all the servals on Susia Island. Not all are fools. There are other things I know." Okay. What was the deal with Nab? Ting keeps checking the food stores as you talk. What else do you know? I know something interesting, something useful that is hidden here. What? There is a wand hidden at the south end of the fort, down a long corridor, then west. Recording this, then past a guard, then past a door. Even if you have no keys, you can get there through the ruined parts of the fort. Why are you telling me this? I know you talked to Nab. I will give my life to help you do what he told you to do. She turns and walks away. Oh, Nab is the one who wanted... Journal, confirm. Nab wants us to kill Elra. And so does she. Jeez. Okay, let's get that wand. Codex. Where do our recordings go again? Ting said, the south end of the fort, down a long corridor, then west, then past a guard, then a door. Okay, we can go south. Let's do that first before we talk to anybody else. Let's just scope that situation out. Let's also quick save while we're thinking of it. Okay, south, then west. This lever is locked in position. You don't have enough of the key. Right, but she said we wouldn't need a key if we went the right way. So that should be our clue that that's the wrong way. There's a trap here, but we're not good enough at mechanics to disable it. Elra's guard. Leave it alone. A lot of these are trapped. I sort of mentioned before, but I think I lost my train of thought mid-sentence when I said it before, that the traps are bad news. You meet Elra, leader of servals, revered by them for his wisdom. To your eyes, he's not exceptional. He is strong, sure, and armed with a sword, but he is no more imposing than any other serval you have met. He is neither old nor scarred. Yet, he is unusual. When he looks at you, he stares you straight in the eye. He shows no fear. He knows that Shapers could destroy his people in a minute if they wanted, and yet he refuses to grovel. Welcome, Shaper, to our home. I desire words with you. I am Ruth of the Shapers. Who are you? The serval looks for hints of your intentions. Your neutral greeting give him nothing to work with. I am Elra, founder of the Awakened. Since I heard of your arrival on our isle, I have eagerly awaited your visit. We have long feared the return of your kind. We servals were forced to think for ourselves, and we hope you will listen to all we have learned. Why is this so important to you? Because there are 3 united settlements of servals on Susia Island. Not all of us are in Udal. Most of us are thoughtful creatures. All of us fear the Shapers. All will be trying to win your favor. Get your help. I want to tell you our ways, to convince you that favoring us is the just path. There's someone in your employ named Ting. I believe that she is a spy for the Takers, so we could turn in Ting. But I don't think we should do that yet. I will say, there's much I would like to learn. I would like to speak with you about this region. You mean Vakri Islands? Yes. Vakri lands. Yes. The territory of the Awakened. We have been in much danger recently. What would you like to know? Are you being attacked by rogues? It is impossible to travel around here and not know the answer to that. After you purged Watch Hill, we entered and found the remains of that strange creation spawner. So they've accounted for the fact that we did that out of order. That's kind of cool. We have no idea who might have made such a cruel horror. We hope that you can find them and make them stop. What other villages are near here? You may have already been to Vakri, the wisest and strongest of the Serval outposts. Pentil is to the east. You can get there by traveling east from here or north from Watch Hill. Both routes get you there eventually. The path to the east is full of dangerous rogues. Okay, so we can go north, I guess. Pentil is occupied by the Obeyers. They worship your kind to an extent that upsets me. Further east is Kazgu, home of the Takers. They hate Shapers, be warned. What other servals live in these lands? They are unusual, of course. Not all servals are fit to live in civilized life in a sect. Some are peaceful, some are brigands. I have another question. There is much I would like to know about this island. Yeah, let's see if he knows anything else about what happened here. So do we all. Susi Island is full of mysteries. What interests you? I'm looking for a boat, frankly. I can understand that, but I can't aid you. I do not know where a boat is. You might try searching the villages to the east, but their beliefs are very backward. Okay, so the guys in the east probably have a boat, too. Why did the Shapers abandon Susia Isle? We know that it was a cruel, abandoning us the way you did, but we do not know what caused it. Speak with Learned Pinner in Vakri. She might be able to help you learn more. I have found... No, he doesn't need to know about the canisters. Okay, let's not turn in Ting right away. I don't think that's a useful thing for us to do right now. I think it would be better to first see if we can find the wand. Can we go down this hallway? No, it's all blocked off. Passage is caved in. The servals have not yet got around to excavating it. So let's go instead over here. It's interesting. So what do we want to do? It's getting complicated. Ting is a spy for the Takers. Elra's Keep. The section of the keep has not been restored by the Awakened. The original stone floors are still here, slowly crumbling. At least the ceiling hasn't caved in yet. Oddly, the passages are icy cold. The thick frost on the floor indicates that no servals have been back here for a while. Are we going to meet a little frosty, Fiora? Okay, through a door. No? Is there a lever which we must pull? Okay, so we know that down a long corridor... Aha! There is a frosty one. Usability? Fire. Seems like a good idea. Oh, geez, that really hurt. Okay. Fiora, get in the way. Ghost Pepper? Screen me. More firebolts. Ow. We need to do a healing pod, and then we'll hit him with another firebolt. He's a toughie. Ow. All right. Down a long corridor. This looks like a long corridor. There is another Cryora here. Shoot. 7 to 17. How much does this hit for? 6 to 14. So actually it's kind of worse than our Thorn Baton, it seems. Unless there's some kind of elemental advantage system that we don't know of. You got to use another one of these. And let's try using the Firebolt and see how much it does. It seems... Okay, 13. Good. I think actually this is better. Let's use the Thorn Baton. Oh, shoot. Try again. Almost. Terrified. Oh, he's on the run. We got him. Shoot him in the back. Oh, there's another one. This is the long corridor. This is it. I mean, oh, there's a canister here. Holy crap. Oh, he knew. All right. Ready, Ghost Pepper? You know what to do. Not yet. Ghost Pepper. Step 2 forward. Now you know what to do. Missed. Try again. That only hits for 10. Yeah, so our Firebolt is hitting harder. No! Ghost Pepper! They killed Ghost Pepper. We have to make a new one. We're going to make a new, better Ghost Pepper. Oh my god. We might be in trouble, actually. How do we fix this? Spray crystal. Acid for you. And then I also use a healing pod. And then we try to tank and let them get killed by the acid, hopefully. Ugh. We gotta go around the corner. Healing pod up. Try to take these guys one at a time. I think that was the sound of him dying to the acid, which is good. Melee. We're taking a chance. Oh boy. Thorn Baton? No. Thorn Baton. Or hit him with a fireball. Shoot. That was a mistake. We're using up all of our healing items. We should just cast heal. We'll do that next time. Heal. On us. How do we have so much essence? Or energy? Oh, man. All right, let's get this jar. Wait, did I misunderstand? Do we use... Does using an ability cost essence ever? Oh, some do. Okay. So, like, the healing does. We'll get this canister. This canister can shape you and improve an ability. Cure affliction. Great. Seems useful. In here, there's a living tool, an essence pod, and a healing pod. Great, we'll take them. Oh, we need to make a new critter. We need fire shaping skill 3. We need battle shaping skill at least 1. And we can't train right now, right? Okay, so a new Fiora. And how much essence do we have kicking around? Essence costs 6. Your essence is 11. So let's do basically the same thing we did before. Cone of Fire was useful to have. And these are all going to make it too expensive, right? Great. Settled. Welcome back to the land of the living. Ghost Pepper, you are the new Ghost Pepper. Your name will be... what's the kind of pepper? Your name is going to be... Peppercini. Cool. Peppercini, you're on it. Quick save. Okay, now we know we're going... Ooh, it's gross in here. Wait. Is this not the right long hallway? Journal. Ting says, the south end of the fort, down a long corridor, then west, then past a guard. Well, I guess it's not here because there's nowhere to go west from. These are all dead ends. Interesting. Hey, there's some money and thorns in here. Great. Oh, we should have sold our shoes. Mistakes. Our extra shoes. Not the shoes we're wearing. But we have improved shoes. So this is blocked off. We know that much. Wow, okay, so it must be... What is this? There's some little hovels. Alright, is this going to say it's locked? That's the long hallway. This lever is locked. You don't have enough living tools. Wow, you need 7. Jeez. The passage to the south is icy cold. There are many sets of serval tracks in the frost on the floor. A sign on the wall says, awakened only. That sounds like a quick save. I don't care. I don't read your signs. Awakened. Okay, then it says we go west. It's going to be a guard. Can we sneak past said guard? Well, this is his bed. Looks like a serval has been sleeping back here. Shit! The guard is very sleepy, but he's not lazy enough to miss you. He looks like he's just napping. Halt, you're not supposed to go back here. Prove that you can be here or go back. I say, Elro gave me permission to come back here. If he had, he would have given you a key. Be gone. If I see you again, I shout through the alarm. Fine. Lol. Pull lever or pull the other lever. Wait, he said if I had keys, I wouldn't... He said I wouldn't need keys. No? Let's look at the journal again real quick. Journal. Ting. Then past a guard, then past a door. Even if you have no keys, you should get there through the. You can get there through the ruined parts of the fort. And yet, that does not seem to be the case. Should we look in this jar? There's no way it's just in this jar. But there is a piece of fruit, so that's a win. I'm out. Don't raise the alarm. Stop it. You have angered the awakened. They hate you. Ugh. F4. Yeah, load the quick save. Let's try that again. Oh, wait. Pick the lock. What's in this room? Some broken stuff. And in here, the case contains a lot of smashed ceramic and dried up alchemical goop. Someone tried to smash everything inside. Fortunately, they missed one ceramic jar, pushed into the back corner. It is full of a thick brown fluid. You recognize it. It is a nutrient solution used to revive aging servant minds. This stuff is made to be able to keep for a very long time. This could be very useful. You keep it. Oh, there's a servant mind back here. You find a servant mind. There's no need to try to speak with it. It is clearly dead. Someone struck it with a large, bladed weapon, perhaps 20 to 30 times. Jeez. The cold of these chambers have kept it well preserved. It can't have been dead more than a few months. Unsettlingly, its limbs still move slightly, the result of the enchanted essence that still infuses its muscles. Seeing one of the Shaper's most loyal servants butchered like this is upsetting. Can I use the stuff? No? Yes? Do I have, like, special items? 9 nutrients. Jug has an airtight seal. Yeah. Okay, I trust that it would let me, it would do that through dialogue. So they hinted that I don't need a key, necessarily. That there's supposed to be a way to get there through the ruins. This is all blocked off on the map, though, I think. Ruth and Peppercini going on adventures just like the old days. Let's think about this one. That's okay. We don't need to open that. Said I wouldn't need a key. I have the awakened juice. Or not the awakened juice. The mind juice. Sneak past the guard. Sneak past him. Get the fruit. Oh. Fruit collect. Not really worth the trouble, but in. Okay, so what's this? Oh. Shoot. Hide in the corner. Don't come in here. Great, so he's going back and forth like between these two beds, maybe. It seems. There's nothing on the ground that's useful, right? You need tools. Well, it says I don't need a key, but I guess I would need living tools or more mechanical skill. Sheesh. All right, we're going. All right, I'll leave right away. Say you do. My orders are strict. If you keep going back there, I'll raise the alarm. Fine. You got it. Interesting. We got the fruit. Wait. Don't raise the alarm. We're leaving. Huh. All right, I don't know how to get back there. There's a trowel. So that's good. Even without a key, I don't quite get it. That's okay. Let's just leave here, I guess. Is there anything else for us to do? Let's go up here. Oh, maybe we can sneak around by pulling levers and stuff. You pull the lever. Boom. That door opens. We see the guy, but we don't fight him. We go pull this other lever. Okay. That doesn't seem to have helped us very much. Nothing useful in that oven, right? Okay. We leave the Cryora alone. Huh. All right. Away we go. We don't need to pick a fight with it. I don't see any reason to. That door doesn't open. What about this one? Likewise. Good. Fine. What's in here? There's another lever. If we pick the lock. Yeah, we'll pick the lock for one living tool. Now, if we were hardcore gamers, we would have quick saved before doing that, but I think that's fine. There's a bronze sword here. It's the same as our sword, but it's worth something. There's a speed pod and curing spores, which will be good if we like all get poisoned or something. I don't know if it was really worth a living tool to get in here, but that's okay. What's up in here? Game saved. Guard is serious about following orders. You're right. Yeah, I'll sell you stuff. I want to sell you something. And the thing I want to sell you are my shoes. The shopkeeper has no interest in this item. Yes, you do. Come on. You want the shoes. I'll sell these crystals as well. Sell all of them. 4 is fine. Perfection. And then I have this cool idea where I just leave the shoes on the floor and you deal with it. How about that? How's that sound? Supplies merchant. I don't need any supplies. Thank you. Okay. Where are we going? There's some crystal here. We can take it. It's not ours, though. And he is standing right there. Interesting. Okay, so we're feeling out this situation. We've talked to Elra. We can sell out Ting, potentially. Or we can kill Elra. I don't think we could fight our way out of here if we did, though. Let's leave this region, yeah. Now let's go back to Watch Hill. We know something about 2 of the factions, right? Like, we know that the Taken want us to kill Elra and say that they'll make us very powerful, but it seems a little susp. We know that the Awakened want to be equals with us, but we are role-playing as somebody who is not open to that idea. And, oh, there's bread. Get the bread. Oh, shoot. That's not what I meant to do. That's fine. Hit him with the thorns. Or whatever. We also got to heal up at some point. So, in fact, why don't you, just for me, cast heal on yourself. There you go. Wham. Now, there is an essence pool back in the town we were in before, but I think we can push through. Yeah. We'll saunter on, as the saying goes. Are you ready to leave this region? Yeah. Crag Valley. Seems craggy. Oh, look at those weird plants. Why do they look so weird and different? It's fine. Looking around. Ooh, I'm engaged. These guys might be rogues. Hey, what's up, Dern? This serval is unwilling to meet your gaze. Whether she is afraid or angry, you can't tell. She obscures her face with her hood. Greetings, Shaper. I Dern, she mutters. How are you? I should no talk. No talk, I fight. You talk Forney. Forney talk. She's silent after that. Okay, is that Forney who ran off over there? He says there are artilla everywhere. Forney! This serval warrior is very happy to meet you. He isn't surprised to see Shaper here. News of your arrival on Susia has traveled ahead of you. Welcome. I am Forney. I am one of the guards of this pass. I am honored that you are visiting our lonely post. As he bows to you, his robes fall open slightly. He is wearing a shiny chainmail vest. That is beautiful chainmail. Thank you. It is a Shaper artifact, passed down and carefully maintained by my family. Oh, I will say it is very good armor. Forney looks pleased. Thank you, Shaper. Where can I travel from here? Due south to the keep of Elra, founder of the Awakened. I am an Obeyer, so I avoid that area. And west of there is Vakri. Okay, so he's an Obeyer. So if we ask him, he probably will give us his armor. If you leave here and head east, you will enter the Hill of Jars. Okay? Beyond there lies Pentil. That route is difficult. Why is it called the Hills of... lots to get through. What is an Obeyer? A wise sect based in Pentil. We believe that the Shapers are right and true and wise in all things. If you went to Pentil to give us your blessing, your kindness would overwhelm us. Why is it called the Hill of Jars? Because the warrens there contain many jars. Okay, we should check that out. Why is the route to the east difficult? To pass there, one must go through a warren of Shaper tunnels, possibly old warehouses. Recently, all of the doors in the warren closed. We don't know why, and the passage was blocked. Of course, one with the awesome powers and wisdom of a Shaper would have little difficulty clearing the way for us loyal servals. I have another question. You seem pleased to see me. I was raised to honor the Shapers for the wisdom and for creating us. I have been taught that I must always have faith in your kind. We must follow you without question. I will say, I approve of those teachings. We created you. We know what is best for you. Thank you, Shaper. It is good to know the faith of my family has not been in vain. Woof. We're role-playing. We're role-playing as arrogant people. Oh, I forgot to ask him what he's doing out here. That's fine. He told us what we needed to know. Okay, a lot of stuff here. Some bread that isn't ours. Some ale that is ours. Yoink. That'll be good if we just need like a little heal. This box is locked. You need one living tool. Do I really not have any more living tools? It's a shame. Or do I just need one more? What does that mean? No, I in fact have no more living tools whatsoever. Dang. Can't level up. Can't get more mechanical skill. Meh. Should have put more in mechanics. Didn't realize how many locked boxes there were going to be. Let's ask him real quick why he's out here. It's worth finding out. Oh, there's some curing spores. I mean, he'll just say, oh, there's rogues. We got to be careful of them. That's why I'm out here. Why are you posted out here? My friend Dern and I are charged to keep this pass clear for travel. We are a link in the chain that connects Western Valkyrie and Eastern Pentil. Of late, however, our post has been a dangerous one. Nearby lands are infested by rogues. At times they emerge and we must beat them back. It is a mystery. We do not know why so many appeared quickly. I'll help them out. I think I know what is making the rogues appear. Describe the spawners. As you describe the spawners, the servals look terrified. Oh dear, Dern and I could never defeat that. Shaper, if you could use some of your awesome powers to destroy those who threatened your creations, we would be so grateful. I'll say, tell me more about the infestation. I'm glad you asked, Shaper. Dern and I have spent some time scouting these woods. However, there is a ruin we have not been able to enter. He points north. The ruin is full of artilla. We never fight those things if we can avoid it. What are artilla? Gruesome rogues that spit poison. We have no antidote for their venom. Their spray means painful death for us. I don't like poison either. Don't Shapers have magic that can cure poison? If you don't, maybe you can learn some in Elrod's Keep. Okay, they gave us a hint there, but we already got it. Let's do it. You know what? Dern, other guy, Forney, we're gonna look out for you. We're gonna help you out. We're gonna clear out the fort to the north, just for you. I mean, well, I'm also gonna subjugate your people, so there's that. But first, I help you. Yikes. Okay, that's sort of what I remember about these guys. Yeah, is that the poison is very annoying, but they aren't that tough. And so if we can hit them in particular with an AoE, like our boy Peppercini has, we should be okay. I wish we knew more spells. Should we hit him with an ice crystal? We're kind of too far away. Let's step forward, 4, and then hit him, because there's so many together. I mean, when are we going to have a better... Yeah, time to use an ice crystal. Good. You could walk 6, please, and then use your cone. Ooh, you could walk carefully 7, and then use your cone. That would be great, because it would hit all of them. We have curing spores, which we will use. Jeez. That is a lot of poison, huh? Let's use our healing pod on ourselves. I know, again, we shouldn't be wasting that quite the way that we are, but... Oh, shoot. That was our whole turn. Yikes. Take one out. Please. Maybe we're not ready to come here yet. This area might be too tough. But we can try. Ice crystal. Good. That killed off some of them. Then we use our thorn baton to hopefully finish off this one. Good. Got him. There's one guy left. We critted him, which is good. We will thorn baton him to kill him. Then you will pass. And I will use my Ruth. Nope. Ruth. Use the curing spores. Use them. You can't equip this item. Do I have to do it through abilities? Is that the deal? Use Curing Spores to cure our poison. Then cast Heal on you. And cast Heal again on Peppercini. Good. Fine. Quick save. Oh, there's a dead person here. Chitin armor, which is the same as our armor. Thorns. Thorn baton we can sell. Copper discs, some shoes. The shoes aren't worth anything. Skip them. Oh, there's a bunch of javelins here, though. No. There's a bunch of javelins here, though. Let's take the javelins. We can switch to javelins if we start fighting guys who are tougher, and we think the thorn batons are no longer the one for us. Okay, so we did get that group of artillas, but it was pretty tough. Yeah, they were pretty dangerous. You find more Shaper ruins. It looks like this was a small shaping hall where smaller, less important creations were produced. Only utility and defense creations from established designs. No new research. Artilla slime trails crisscross the floor. You detect a strange vinegar scent. It is an increasingly familiar odor, the strange essence being mixed on the island. So somebody's making these spawners. Oh my. There are spikes. And these boys are here. Fireballs for the thods. And you are going to enjoy this. Oh, he's going to punch my lizard boy in the face. Oh, there was an artilla there that I didn't see. Okay. You do me a favor and firebolt this boy. Good. Next. I guess you'll just kill him. Ah, we all have poison again. That's going to be the story of this place. Okay, I'm going to leave you to kill him. You, meanwhile, walk up here and shoot at this guy. Then you kill him. Good. Keeping an eye on his health. Let's... Oh, man, there's a lot of boys here. Okay. Good hit. Oh, he's been charmed. Who charmed him? Okay, we are in danger. So let's do healing pod on myself. Yeah, can't help my boy. My beautiful boy! He's charmed against me. No! Oh, they killed him. We got to make another new boy. Be thinking of names of peppers. Okay, that was my fault. I was using the melee weapon. I was all tilted when Peppercini died. Let's, oh man, heal and kill. Then switch to the baton. Ugh, that'll almost kill him, but not quite. Hit him with the fireball to finish it. Woof. Tough fight. Quick save. Make a new... You don't have enough essence. You need 6 essence. Okay, we got to look out for an essence pool. Oh, shoot. Jeez, it really did. We really were getting a lot of... How far away is it? Let's sort it. Will it still poison us? Always, of course. Can we heal? Oh, yikes. Okay, we are low on supplies. Poisoned. No essence. This might be a difficult situation. Maybe we should go run back to the town and come back here again in a bit. I think that's going to be the move. What is in my inventory? Is there anything that can save my life, like this meat? We could use healing pod if we have one. Oh, we could use an essence pod, actually. Okay, check it out. We're going to eat the bread. First thing. Next, we're going to use... Oh, this might be a mistake. Keeps for a long time. We're going to use an essence pod. Then we're going to heal ourselves. Then we're going to end the fight. And we're going to be poisoned, so we're going to be taking damage for a little while. Boom, just a little bit more. Now we're going to make our new beautiful boy. And this one will be the same recipe that we've been following. Do you want to give it more of something? Strength, innate haste, fast recovery. Special abilities have no cooldown time. It's pretty good, actually. Let's do that so we can just spray Cone of Fire every turn. 10 to 20. Wow. And your name, slightly better than usual, Fiora, will be... Bell. As in bell pepper. Welcome to the party, Bell. I don't have enough living tools. Ugh, I just need more mechanical skill. Okay, but this one we got open. And there's a canister. The canister can shape you and improve your ability. Protection. Shields all nearby allies, helping them be harder to hit and take less damage in battle. Yeah, we'll take it. Cool. We got a new power. Anything good on the ground here? Looks like no. A lot of trowels. They were doing a lot of gardening in there, you know? Okay. A lot of boys here. Let's focus fire on this one in the back. So. Firebolts. Because if we can not have everybody be poisoned, that obviously would be ideal. Fire breath. His abilities have no cooldown now, which is pretty cool. Let's go W. Nope. W. Melee him. Now you are going to use your Cone of Fire again. Wow, that's great. Oh, it didn't quite kill him, though. Which is really what we needed. Oh, man. Sword. Quick action. Cool. Switch to Thorn Baton. Shoot this guy. Excellent. Great. Cast. Heal on yourself. Good. Ah, there's another spawner. Boom. Okay. It is active. Usability. Okay. Yes, usability firebolt on the spawn. Oh, we should have moved up. That was a mistake. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit him with your cone. Nice. Good crit. Good crit. You're poisoned. That's fine. You switch to... How far do I have to walk? 6? Yeah. Switch to sword. Sword. Oh, no, I've been charmed. Does the Attila charm my boy? Oh, boy. We've been cursed. We've been cursed. Let's go... Walk one step. Maybe we should just kill the Attila. No, don't be charmed. Oh, boy, we could die here. This could be it. Okay. Almost dead, but not quite. Usability. Heal on yourself. He's scared. We needed more leadership. Our boy is so frightened all the time. It's sad. TBH. Let's just sword this thing. We need Bell to be back under control, though, or we're surely dead. In fact, I think it's too late. And we've used up all of our useful items. We can just keep putting heals on ourselves, but... okay. Actually, not a bad cone attack. Careful. Just gotta live. So, in fact, we're going to use... We can't use protection, can we? Shielded for 4 turns. Will we die if we do this? I think that we will. I think we gotta cast heal. We gotta wait. No, 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 no! Don't get scared. Oh boy, we gotta kill this thing fast. I think we gotta load. Okay, usability. Protection. Oh, on everybody. Great. But I am poisoned. I just have to survive this turn. Which seems like something we barely did. Do I have any decent healing items? Not really. Okay. We gotta do heal on ourselves. That's gonna be our turn. And again, Peppercini, you gotta get down here. They have like an ideal setup. They've got their range guys at range. They've got their melee guys at melee. Peppercini. I need you to focus up, Peppercini, and get in here. We need you. You can't panic right now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, good. He's awake. Can you do something like this? Nice. Good. Protection is working well. To keep Ruth safe. Ruth, you are going to save your everything points. Munch down on a fruit. Eat fruit. You're still full. Oh, interesting. That's a weird place for that mechanic to be, but that's okay. Good. Peppercini, take like 1 or 2 steps forward, and then use your cone again. Okay, is that hitting? Almost everybody, except for him. Ruth? Ruth, stay alive? Ruth? Oh boy, Ruth. R.I.P. Wait. Yeah, okay. Mortally wounded. Your power drained. You fall to the ground. One of the threats of Susia, blah, 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 blah. We died. Load game. Quick save. Yeah, so we're not really ready for this area yet. We'll come back here at a later time. We gotta... How's our XP? Not so good. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Do we want to fight these guys? I guess we do. Yeah. I don't want to use up... Oh, man. Why were you... It's fine. Now, remember that we're back to our basic... Peppercini is brought back to life, basically. Okay, can I get both of them? Almost. It's fine. I shouldn't have done that. There's no reason. Ow, poison. Yeah, I don't think we should use every single consumable item to go through that random dungeon, right? Peppercini. Ah, Peppercini, saved by time warp. Wait, are you Peppercini? Which one are you? You're Belle. No, Peppercini is dead. Rest in peace. That's okay. Belle is kind of better than Peppercini was, if we're totally honest. Oh, but we already used our essence pod. That's fine. That wasn't great. We could have done this better, basically. But it is what it is. Right? We used up all of our healing pods and our essence pod, but we just... Really, we should have done like a big save before going in there at all. There's a spray crystal here, which is useful. Some trash. Is there anything else we can do here? It's just like a little area to be in. Oh, there's a big pot here. No, you can't search it though. Okay. Focus on the Attila. Oh, Belle, you're so injured. Actually, wow, okay. I'm going to use my turn to heal Belle. Belle, make the most of this. I've given you the gift of life. Oh, I can't move. Sword for you. Belle, use your cool fire cone. Very good. Oh, being able to fire cone every turn feels very strong. Belle, can you finish them both off with a single cone? Almost. It was still cool, even though it wasn't really a success. We'll still say it was pretty cool. Let's go back to that town then. And well, first things first, we gotta heal. ourselves. Let's fill up on essence there. Oh, shoot. Why? How many action points do we have left? Just the one? I don't know. Hit him with the... We're fighting roamers. There's a lot of baddies in this area. Oh, Lord. Come on. Yeah, you're dead. Load game. Quick save. Different quick save. All right, let's just go back the way we came. Nope, the way we came. Please, not like this. Let's quick load it again. Do. Nope, that's not the way we came. That's not the way you came. Yeah, we're just not ready for this yet. And again, like, I mean, I feel bad about wasting all those healing pods. TBH. But I thought we were going to be able to push through. We can't take that spawner. Let's go. So we'll go buy some more supplies in town. It's not the end of the world. It's a little bit of a setback, but that's all. Should we go to the right? They say it's very dangerous. There's not a whole lot else that we can do around here. But for now, let's go out and we'll go to town and pick up some supplies. All right, relieve the region? Yes. Do we want to go to Elra's Keep and turn in the spy? I kind of think that we do. Why do I want to do that? Because it'll be interesting. No, because we want to create turmoil between the servals that aren't our friends, the obedient ones. So, I want to create a political incident, if I can. Elra, before we do that, though, just in case he blows up about it and gets all upset and touchy and whatever, let's go buy some supplies real quick. Although I hate to buy from these people. What's up? I would like to trade with you. I need supplies. None of these supplies. I want to sell something. Here's some chitin armor, and that's it. Everything else I need. That's all for now. I need some supplies. I don't need fruit or meat, though. Come on, man. I need real stuff. I would like to trade with you. I need some supplies. What I need is healing pods. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take the whole lot. I'll take your healing spores and your curing spores and your curing pod. I'll even take your living tool. Do I have any of this other stuff? That's all I need. Thanks so much. Okay. Our business is concluded. Cool, so we have some healing items again. Let's go talk to, what's his name? Elra. Elra, you got a spy in your midst. I found a slain servant mined in your back hall. I am very disturbed by this. Let's start by raising this to him. Elra looks nervous. You should know, Shaper, that not all of the servant mines are as benign as you. Some of them are still bent on controlling the servals here, even if following their orders would be suicide. And sometimes those servant minds can be very assertive, and when that happens we must defend ourselves. I regret this, but it can't be avoided. Wow, so they did kill the servant mind. That kind of sucks. There's someone in your employ named Ting. I believe that she is a spy for the Takers. He nods. I suspected as much. Thank you for the confirmation. He calls in a guard and whispers in her ear. She leaves quickly. The Takers have made no secret of the fact that they want me dead. Until they are peaceful, I will not tolerate them. That's all. Elra nods. Safe travels to you, Shaper. Well, that didn't do anything for us. Aw, man. Well, we got her in trouble. I was hoping we were going to cause more problems here. But no. What is making that whooshing noise? This is Swan. Right, Swan says he won't train us unless we're one of the Awakened, but we're not going to join them. Are you ready to leave this region? Yes. So let's go back to the town real quick, to Vakari. Because in the sweet, sweet town of Vakari, they have an essence pool, right? But where is it? Is it here? It is not here. Where would it be? In here, maybe? Is there one of these places that's like an old Shaper Hall that has just a little Essence jacuzzi that we can use? It's none of these. These are all just regular houses. I swear, wasn't there one in here somewhere? Maybe with the alchemist? No. It seems like it would be up here. Let's just go up here real quick and look. Quest log. Find Pixley, find Arth. He told you the rogues. He's in Kazga. They want us to kill Elra. They want us to search the school. Okay, not really a lot that I can work on right now without going back to that fort. Maybe we just need to be better supplied and better equipped to go take on that fort. Oh yeah, there is one. Here we go. I want to fill up my essence as much as I can. We are not rogues. You're kind of rogues. I can guide you. Do you have anything else to say to me? Do you know anything about the containers? I think you mean the canisters. Yeah, we know about that. That's okay. Let's get out of here then. Let's go north. I don't suppose I can just teleport to the world map, can I? No, seems not. This island is big. I don't really believe that there are going to be that many areas in this game. But there you go. We'll tell you what. Let's go back then. If we can't go anywhere else new, then let's go back and see what we can do about... Are you ready to leave this region? Yeah. Oh, there's... Yeah, the Bandit Woods. Let's go to the Bandit Woods. Bandit Woods. Enter the wildlands north of Vakri. You find the remnants of serval farms and camps. You also find patches of scorched land. The servals tried to expand up here, only to be driven back by rogues. There are Fiora tracks all over the place, clearly visible in the patches of ground among the scrub. There's also a crudely painted sign by the road just ahead. Okay, what does the sign say? Sign says, Land of Gurk. Pass toll, 10 coins. No, Gurk. Are you Gurk? Shoot! No. I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the wrong button. Load save game. Load autosave. Yep. Let's do that again real quick. Yes, I'm ready to leave. Take me to the Bandit Woods. This time I won't just click through. Here's Gurk. He's got a sign. Gurk, prepare to be slain. Frankly. Hey, Gurk. His aging serval has been left bent and scarred by his years fending for himself in these woods. However, he still holds his blade with a steady hand. He looks you straight in the eye. Stop! I'm Gurk. He is trying to hide his fear, but even his long, harsh life hasn't erased the serval's inbred terror of the Shapers. He barely manages to speak. This our woods, Shaper. Woods of Inudal. Though you are of lofty race, you must still pay the toll to pass. 10 coins or go the way you came. I will say, I do not listen to arrogant servals, and walk away. You call his bluff. Gurk makes an angry hissing noise as you turn your back on him. Fine, Shaper. Toll considered paid, this time. Happily, you aren't foolish enough to attack you. Fear of Shapers has worked deep into the serval design. Yeah, so he wasn't going to do anything to us. What a dork. There's a bandit here. Yeah, I'm going to walk all over your camp, Gurk. How about that? The serval bandit scowls as you pass. Your presence is filling them with terror and rage. A volatile combination. It's my bandit camp. How about that? Oh, there's some urns. There's a bag of mead. There's a meat. Yeah, I'm just going to help myself to all your stuff. Living tool, good. I like that. I like that we just got to walk past Gurk. Some rope here and what looks like a grave. Interesting. What's up? Serval bandit. Yeah, Gurk runs these woods. I heard it. I heard it before. A serval. Yeah. He shouts the alarm. Whoa. You're not going to like this. But that's what you get for shouting the alarm. I guess I'm going to fight every single bandit in this place. Let's do it. Y'all are dumb. Whoa. Do you think they'll be able to beat us just by sheer overwhelming numbers? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, one more step forward, if you would, Peppercini. Or, which one are you? Belle. Belle, just cook him. Stop throwing stuff at Belle! You jerks. Good. This is for you. Oh, he's tricky. Yeah, let's keep the heat up. Good. Ow. Why you would do this to Belle? Oh, still alive. Stop! That's what you get. Let's cast... You seem spooked, Belle, but I don't think you need to be. I heal you. Alright, what else? What else do you guys want? Anybody else? I'll take out this whole bandit camp. I'll do it. Man, we have been barely restraining our urge to just burn everything to the ground this whole game. Let's do this. This is good. This will also let the other servals know that we are not messing around. Can you see him if you stand here? Not quite. Ah, shame. All right. We're going to just take all this stuff. The icy crystal, the discs, the living tool is probably the most valuable thing here. What's on the ground here? We got some more coins. Got some dice, a spoon. We don't need any of this stuff. Any of this? Nope. Okay, what all is in here? A couple of healing pods. Oh, this is great. A coated cloak. Okay, so this is better than our current cloak in every way. Let's put that bad boy on. Boom, coated cloak. Thank you. We'll take the thorns as well. This is just a regular old robe. Wow. Oh, that was a good find. Are there more guys in here who want to get completely owned by us? Yeah, we'll pick the lock. It's got 235 copper discs. Feels very strong. Shielding pod, thorns. Oh, this is going great. They have all kinds of excellent stuff. Javelins, icy crystal. Oh, and there's a container here, too. This canister can shape you and improve your ability. Daze. Daze all enemies in a circular target area. Temporarily paralyzes them, but damaging them ends the daze. That is going to be helpful if we have to do fights against big boys. There's some daggers here and a bronze sword. We'll take the sword. We could sell it. And we can carry plenty. We've got the crystals and the leather. Good, good, good. Anything good on the floor here? A couple of amphoras. We'll take them. We could sell them. Oh, we should have fought these bandits years ago. What all did they drop? The usual stuff. Daggers, robes, broken pots. Things you would expect servals to be carrying. What about this? Whoa, somebody has chainmail vest. Is that better than what we have now? I say... Oh, not really. Oh, we could pop it on. What's our junk bag? You open your junk bag. Useless items go here. You can sell them back in town. Oh, great. Yeah. Let's fill our junk bag with junk. Nice. Oh, I like that they added a junk bag. That's a good... Maybe they always had it. In any case, it's a good idea. We'll wear the chainmail. And we'll hold on to the chitin armor. Ah, hello. Good. Anybody else? Any more bandits want to make a terrible life choice and mess with us? What does this say? Sign has an arrow pointing east. Beware, land of Gurk. Enter at peril. Any more of this that we want to check out? There is some kind of a structure. Maybe. Oh, no. That wasn't the structure. It's just, oh, like a bridge? No, not even. It's just a little lean-to. Are you Gurk? Don't move. Ugh, it's really not what I wanted to do. That's okay. Okay, so we learned a good spell. We got some good items. We got better armor. That's Gurk, right? Gurk, I'm murdering all your boys. How does that make you feel? You can't like that. And now you're on fire. On top of everything else. What a crazy day for you. Whoa. Why is there a thought here? Oh no, he's just a bandit. He just looks weird. Okay. Why don't you as Gurk? Maybe he's Gurk? Oh, he looks weird just because he's standing behind a tree. That's literally it. He's not weird. He's just behind a tree. Can I... Okay, follow me on this. Almost. Next turn. We'll be able to cone them. So here's what we gotta do. Now, he moves up here. Bell does. We hit him with a cone. Classic coning. Some quick cone shenanigans. Wow. I mean, Gurk, we owned you. We destroyed your whole Gurk civilization. What a nightmare for you. All right. I mean, jeez. Gurk had a fine robe, which is much worse than what we have, although it is worth something, certainly. Healing spores and heavy boots, which are the same as what we have. So let's put those right in the junk bag. And the fine robe as well, I think. Again, yeah, it's kind of weird. This game, the inventory management is sort of less interesting in this game than in other games that this company has made. Anything else we want to do here before we go? There's a Fiora. Stop. Why would you do that? Ugh. Alright, we'll get him on the next attack. Stop. Boom. Done. Great. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, there's a trapdoor. Oh, we got to go in the trapdoor. Let's go do that. And then we'll call it. We'll see what's in the trapdoor, and then we'll be done after that. I just got to know. Wait for our boys to move. Oh, what do you think is in the trapdoor? Is there some kind of a mega Gurk hidden under the trapdoor? If they have, like, chained up down there? It's always stuff like that. Okay. Is this gonna be a whole place? It's a fireball for you. And then, you're probably too far away for me to cone you guys. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, get coned. Stop. Ow. We resisted the daze. Okay, check this out. 1, 2. Can I cone them both again without coning my friend as well? It looks like the answer is no. What if I stepped 1 or 2 steps forward wouldn't help me? So let's just attack the one that's on Ruth. Ow. Good. Bad. Ruth, run up and kill this guy. Oh no. Ruth, you gotta heal Belle on your turn. Or whatever. Ability, heal on... There you go. Let's quick save. Oh, what's going to be in this cave? It's just a little cave. Nothing down here, just bones. But there's a ladder, which takes us here, which is obviously awesome because, you know, we're in here now, which we clearly love. There's nothing to pick up here, nothing to do here. Very odd. I don't know. Maybe they thought we would approach it from the other side. Is there anything down here? All right. Well, tell you what. Let's call it there. We deleted the whole Gurk society, which felt cathartic after getting owned by the little Attilas over and over. Um, yeah, so this is Geneforge, Mutagen. It's a remake of RPG from quite a long time ago. As you can see, it looks like this. Very story heavy, very much about like choosing a side, right? Is really sort of the point of this game. And like these games I tend to think are really, really good, or like the really it's a guy, right, who makes these games. He buys the art, I think, but he does all the writing. I think he's very, very good at coming up with like worlds that have big systemic problems, that don't have, necessarily clear answers. And so like in this world, maybe it's a little bit more clear cut here. We're on this island, the servals, you can be friends with the servals who want to just obey you and do everything that you say. You can be friends with the servals who want to be equals with you, or the ones who want to crush your whole society. And you got to choose, and it's complicated. And if you just try to be nice to everybody, then everybody in these games will walk all over you and make you do stuff for them, and you won't get very much in return. And ultimately, nobody will trust you. They'll be like, "Oh, I heard you were doing favors for that other team. How can I trust you at all?" So it's good. They're well written, complicated games. I like them. We made a little dent in this one. I don't know if we'll be coming back to this though on stream. I'm probably gonna play this game off stream though, but on stream I'm not so sure. Let's just save our game, and then we'll go to the calendar. Let's do the quick transition, and boom. So that was Extended Cool People Saturday featuring new games. We tried out a new game, a game that just came out this week, no less. Or depending on your on your way you look at it, it's a remake of a game that came out like 20 years ago or something, maybe 15. Yeah, we will be back tomorrow from 1 till 6 for Saturday afternoon chill stream. We're going to be playing Heroes of Might and Magic 4. I liked playing that game on stream when we did it last time, and like the story of the campaign is got its hooks in me. I want to know what happens next. I haven't played that game before. It's complicated. It's political. We'll get into it tomorrow. We'll explain the whole thing. We'll catch you all up. Yeah, if you watched any of this live today, thank you so much for watching live. And if you are watching it or listening to it or whatever is a recording, thank you so much for watching that way too. And until next time, I will... Where's that transition? See you later.